Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to Clumsy Flying. Oh my goodness. My palms are a bit sweaty right now because we are going for VATSIM. If the stars align, we should have most of the ATC coverage for a big chunk of the flight. I'm looking at this right now. But before that, how is everyone doing? Thanks for joining me on this stream, this momentous stream. Here we go again. Tom, first indeed. You flew with me last Saturday. I didn't see. Thank you. That's cool. That's a really cool feature in Flight Sim. How are you, Jay? Glad you could join today. How's life? How's gaming life? Maybe we can focus on that. Any new games? Hey, Patrick. Fancy seeing you here. How is the time zone shift for you guys, especially if someone is from Europe? You just shifted the times Sunday? Yeah, a few days ago. My colleagues from there, we've had to shuffle some calls. How's everyone? Hey, Bunky. Glad you made it today. What are you flying with at the moment? Enjoying our FBOs. Thanks again for the hard work there. Hey, Gamaste. Hey, Sonoma. Glad to see you guys here. I need all the luck and support I can get, so glad you could join. We are going for on air today. On air with VATSIM. We'll see how that works, so I can also benefit or contribute rather to the virtual airline for a bit. Should have gone to bed. Yeah, I guess it's much later there, huh? Are you going to bed now? If you are, have a good night. Don't need to sleep. Back in the A320, nice. I haven't checked out the A320 yet. I've heard very good things about that new experimental autopilot though. Might be the next one I should study. I'm a bit rusty with my A320. Alright, so I think what we can do to start things off is to go to the world map, right? So you should see an overlay at the top there. Yeah, we are flying under the livery of American Eagle. In terms of the airline, are you guys familiar with PSA Airlines? I think it flies out of Charlotte and they have this American Eagle livery. But what's cool is there is no, consistency. They have like the name of the airline is PSA Airlines. I'm not sure what that means. And then the flight number, their airline code is GIA, Juliet India Alpha. And then their call sign, apparently, based on Wiki, is Blue Streak. So today we are Blue Streak 5044. That's our flight number. Cool name though, so I'm not, don't have anything against it. So not complaining at all. Time is at 8 p.m. Okay, I'll just change that to 12 hours forward, I guess. That can work for me. Something like so. Let's make sure to turn off the live traffic so we don't get any funky stuff with the other planes aside from VATSIM when we do get there. And then let's go and pick a gate and then we can load it up. Gate 55 sounds good to me. Gaming life is cool. South Korea. Ooh. BTS? Maybe a different one, huh? Good man, good. Just enjoying Flight Sim immensely. Okay, so let me show you what I'm looking at. I started using Volanta. It's a relatively new app, but it has some nice integrations in there. So it gives you a pretty nice visual. You can synchronize with SimBrief and everything. And it clearly shows you which coverage. So that's our flight plan, that magenta line there, coming from Asheville, going to JFK to New York. So we do have center here in Asheville. There is a bit of a dead space here. I'm hoping a controller comes online later, but I don't think so. And then looks like we have approach. I'm not sure if that's for us though, but we do seem to have... No, that's different. So JFK, there is no controller. But yeah, it's nice. We can zoom in all the way and see the gates. And it's very... The user interface is very friendly. And then it logs all your flights, something like that. It does seem a bit buggy though, because it seems to be resetting the origin at some point. Not that one. Asheville. Yes, Asheville. Okay, there you go. Let me bring that back here. And in addition, I have Sim Toolkit Pro that is taking care of the overlay and all the integration stuff. So we'll log into VATSIM later once we prep the plane. Let's start it first from cold and dark. Time zone shift, not too good for the streamers. Yeah, I can imagine. 40-second lag. Wow, that's huge. Oh yes, exactly, Sonoma. The blinking rapidly would begin again. You called it. Experimental version. No, I don't have VR, unfortunately, Quaz. VR does not play very well as a content creator, unfortunately. Not very good to look at from a viewer's point of view. But it is from the VR person's point of view, I can imagine, huh? Let's go and get that in. Disable track IR for the moment. Okay, literally no clouds at all. Do we even have the correct... Do we even have live weather? Well, that's something that we'll see soon enough. Volanta is another app you use for all your flights. Another kick to the resources. Yeah, I know, right? So this is the proof that you have update 1, guys. I just saw in the forums that the in-sim marketplace should have the update now as well, update 1. So go and check it out. I think it was around 20-30 minutes ago that update got pushed. So if you bought the CRJ from the in-sim marketplace, you should have the update as well, because usually it's a bit late. But this time it's not that late, just like a day late. Not that bad. And the clear picture or the clear indication that you have the update is when you go to the AFB and this is blue. Because normally this will be like blue at the top here and green at the bottom. These buttons will be green. But here you see almost all are blue except for that highlighted field. So that's a good way to check if you have the new update. You can also look at the files, but that's less intuitive. Let's open the doors here. Get ready. There we are. Beautiful. I think I'll have to update my workflow for a bit because there is something that we would need to change in on-air point of view. 1 second. Global settings needs to be 12 hours forward so that we are flying in the morning and not at night, because it's currently 8 p.m. in Asheville in reality, I think. EST timing. All right, there we go. So the cargo is loaded, 14,000 pounds. We do have enough fuel based on SimBrief. This is what we need. Now, what we have discovered is on air seems to be plugging in extra weights, or it's plugging in weights automatically, but the sim is not detecting it. So it might be that before, when we were doing this, we were actually flying with double the weights. So I'll have to see. Ooh, look at that. Our friendly bots are back. Want to become famous? It's been a while. Welcome back, bots. That's cool. Nice. Yeah, I just got the I just released a video on update 1 if you want more details on that. You can check it out later. Okay, so the thing here is to untick this auto set of the total payload. That's the one. Yes, exactly. So now it will complain because you're due some stuff here. And we'll have to set that manually in the AFB, which is how we want it anyway. So that's perfect. But while that's working, maybe let's start the plane a bit already. Where is my GPU? There we go. Enable that. There we have it, available. Turn on the nav, turn on hydraulics. 3A at least, get the lights in. And let's go and start aligning the IRS. So that's running while we're plugging in stuff. Okay, that looks good. You'll notice as well, Copilot side is off. That's a tweak I recently discovered in the forums. I have it in that video as well where I go through the update 1 details. So that's pretty cool. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so the expected payload is actually, let's see if I can go through this in SimBrief. So if I go for zero fuel weight of 59.9, you see the interface is a bit more intuitive now. Thanks to the update. 59.9 and fuel would be 10,145. You know what? Let me also untick that in this one. So untick 1472 due 1528. Okay. So let's plug in both of them. 59.9 and 10,145 is what SimBrief is recommending. Enter that there. That looks good. 55.695. Let's set that payload in the simulator. Click twice. There we go. And now if you go back to on air, it still doesn't load. That's going to be a problem. Let's see. Payload should be 14267. Payload is not really updating there, interestingly enough. Let me see, 1 second. 10677. Did I do this wrong? Okay, we'll have to figure it out. Were that trolls? Yes. Some bots happened. They actually stopped pretty fast. They got scared of Jay. Thanks for that, Jay. Thanks for the quick action. So alright, let's plug those in again. What did we want? We wanted 59.9. 59,900. There you go. Enter that for good measure. Set that in the sim. There you go. That's the one. Perfect. Okay, that's the one I want. So now if we go back here, there we go. Now everything is checked. So we can tick this. And that should start the tracking process. And in that way, on air doesn't add anything. Doesn't change the fuel, doesn't change the weights. So we have all the weight and balance, all the center of gravity and stuff handled by the EFB. That's the way we want it. Perfect. Okay, I am happy with that. Right, let's go and plug in the stuff here in the FMS. Asheville. Let's go and get our GPS in. Flight plan. That is in the sim, yes. When you turn on the GPU, you have that. Sounds very real, huh? Very nice. So later, as we start the engine, those will come off. Asheville to JFK. That's going to be 518 miles here. Flight number, Juliet India Alpha 5044. Is that where we plug that in? I guess. There you go. Okay, looking good. Looks like winds are favoring runway 17, so let's pick that. And then let's go back to the flight plan. Let me complete plugging this in. Direct Papa Sierra Kilo. Direct Nails. Nales. I guess since we're in the US, it's Nails. Direct Sierra India Echo. I think that's, I forgot what VOR that is. And then from there, we'll join the Cameron 4 arrival into JFK. Although this might change depending on what the controllers give us, so we'll have to be very wary of that. 22 right. I have no idea how this would work. We'll see. Good. Alright, so if we look at the waypoints here, alright. Yes, so that one, that VOR, we just paste here to remove discontinuity. So it's going to be a smooth flow, and that's going to be then vectors for the final. We'll see how that works. But I would expect they would assign us a different runway if ever. Sounds like your computer fans. Yeah, that would very much sound like the same. Cool. In terms of FPS, yeah, we're doing pretty good here, considering this is a full-blown airliner. I've seen some reports that the update from the CRJ actually gave them a lot better FPS than the older version. So that's a good sign. Okay, so let's see. What else am I plugging in? Flight plan, that looks good. Perf init, we are cruising at flight level 370 today. 370. Execute. Now this part, we can actually copy perf init data to FMS. And now we can see when we click on something. That's cool. There you go. 10145 fuel, 10145 fuel. That is exactly put in. That's perfect. Just plugging in some winds here as well. 278 at 48 knots. I say deviation is 0. I don't think I need to put in anything in the climb and descent winds. Actually, I don't know where that can be retrieved from. I do see something here. Okay, let's plug in something. 239 at 30. Just looking at all these numbers from SimBrief. 255 at 21. There you go. Alright, VNav setup. Let's go and try if we can climb properly with 290 and 0.74 climb profile. We'll try that later because that's the default. That should work. We shouldn't need to change that, but we will monitor accordingly. And then in terms of performance, we won't be putting a flex temp because the runway here in Asheville is not the longest, and I'm not sure how to calculate that accurately, so we'll just go Toga here later. Okay, that looks good. Hey Eric, glad you made it. How are you? No worries, Tom. Welcome back. Hope everything is fine. Turn on the hydraulics here. Cabin pressure. We should be setting the landing elevation or the elevation from the origin airport. Here in Asheville, it's 2164. 2164 feet. So let's do just that. Let me pop this out. 2164. That's right alt plus left click. Let's plug this in here. A little bit of mouse wheel action. I really wish I had a physical rotating knob. Might be something next project to save up for. 2160 should be good enough. Alright, that looks good. Windshield to low. Passenger signs. No smoking on. Seatbelts on because we are done with the refueling. Emergency lights armed. Looking good there. Alright, we have the irises aligned. Stab trim can be engaged. Snack trim and yaw damper because the IRS is aligned already. So that looks good in there. Let me consult the checklist in case I missed something. Let me see. So far looks good. I think we are okay. So we can then say that everybody is boarded. We can close the doors.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, on
It's
behalf
good to
of
hear.
the captain and crew, welcome
Start
aboard
the
this
APU.
flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
North Carolina, nice. Yeah, some people here are from North Carolina, I think. Raise your hands if you are. You're in Europe, should have gone to bed. Yeah, it's 1 hour later there, isn't it? Goodness. Ask the bed to come to you. Exactly. You can actually hear the spooling up even from here. It's a very subtle sound. There we go. APU is available. Let's turn on the air conditioning. Should hear that. Even more. There you go. Air conditioning pack's working. That's perfect. And now since we have the APU, we can actually disconnect the GPU and remove the wheel chocks. Looking good there. Now let me get the help from better pushback in here. Or actually pushback helper is what I meant. Better pushback is from explain to help with this. And then let's call in the tug, and then I should be getting on VATSIM now and see me blink. As Sonoma mentioned. 1 second, the V pilot. Okay. Get the tug in here. Looking good. I should have my flight plan already in there, I think. So we are, call sign would be Gia, Juliet India Alpha 5044. Did I get that right, guys? Gia 5044, right? Blue Streak 5044. Let's connect. We are online. Looking good. Flight plan should have been plugged in already. I hope that worked. I pre-filed it from Sim Toolkit Pro. I hope it worked, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Let's connect though. Atlanta Center would be 132-975. Should start hearing something soon. Backlights work now. Which one? These ones? Yeah, they seem to work for me with GPU at least, I think. Don't see the airport codes in the title.
554 Atlanta Center radar contact. Proceed direct bang. Climb maintain 14000. Proceed direct bang. Climb maintain 14000. United 554. DHL 513 Heavy. Increase speed when able maintain 250 knots.
There you go. It's a bit better sound. $225. Goodness. Atlanta Center, Blue Streak 5044, radio check please.
Blue Streak 5044, Atlanta Center, line clear, stand by for IFR to Kennedy.
Thank you.
Delta 1144, RNAV 2, light us from a 9 left at Mike 2, clear for takeoff. RNAV, light us, clear for takeoff, Delta 1144. United 554, turn right, heading 190, please. You were told that RNAV to grid to the right, turn off the runway.
He speaks very fast, it's scary.
Right, heading 190.
Please slow down for me.
Atlanta Center, good night, American 801, flight level 320.
American 801, Atlanta Center, good evening, radar contact, 200 miles northwest of the Holston Mountain View 1. FedEx 12, descend and maintain level 240. Down to 240, FedEx 12. JetBlue 475, Roman 9 left at Mike 2, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, JetBlue 475.
It's so fast. Okay, on air is good, right? Okay, I hope I don't forget these things. Just turn on the beacons in case I forget
United
them.
554, proceed direct bang, climb maintain flight level 350.
Where's Navigraph? I don't have Navigraph on.
United 554, proceed direct bang, climb maintain flight level 350. Proceed direct bang, climb flight level 350. United
Didn't blink much this time. Oh, it's
Delta
coming.
125, Jacksonville Center closed, freaks to chain approved, good night.
It's coming.
Delta 2496 ready for taxi. That was for Delta 125 only. Come on, Unicom Jacksonville Center is closed, good night.
Went ahead 1 hour. Oh yeah, that's tricky.
Delta 2496, Atlanta Center, good evening. Runway 9 left at Mike 2, taxi via Mike 2. Taxi via Mike 2 for runway 9 left, Delta 2496.
So I'm not sure.
Uber
He told me
35,
to
92 heavy, welcome
stand
to Atlanta, taxi via November, Delta, hold short, runway 9 left, traffic's departing.
So I'm not sure
Delta hold short off the panel.
if I should request for IFR
Delta
or should
1144,
I
Atlanta
just
Center,
wait.
radar contact, climb maintain 14000.
It does seem pretty
14000,
busy.
Delta 1144.
So
DHL
maybe I should
513,
wait.
heavy, climb maintain level 350.
I don't think I even squeeze myself in there. Too busy.
JetBlue 475, RNAV 2, grits, runway 9 left at Mike 2, clear for takeoff.
Direct to Grits, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 475.
Super Conqueror 1 heavy, runway 9 left, full length, line up and wait, tropical across the runway downfield.
I thought there would be no stream.
Alright, we'll line up
Yeah.
9 left for the traffic, Super Concord 1.
Yeah, those are real people. in different simulators. Some are in Flight Sim 2020, some are in X-Plane, some are in P3D, some are in FSX, I believe. All joining together. And I should see them here, I believe. Okay, I think I should actually request for clearance. Blue Streak 5044, right? Okay.
Southwest 1207, proceed direct easy, Echo Alpha Sierra Yankee, maintain 8,000.
Direct easy, maintain 8,000, Southwest 1207.
Delta 1208, contact Memphis Center 133.65, good night.
3365, thanks for the great easy effort. Good night, Delta 1208.
Should I do it? we're burning fuel here, guys. I should do something. We're burning fuel. I'm out of the GPU already. We're an APU now. Center Blue Streak 5044 requesting IFR to JFK.
Blue Streak 5044 cleared to the John F. Kennedy Airport is filed. Maintain 10,000, squawk 2044.
Blue Streak 5044 cleared as filed to JFK. Climb 10,000, squawk 2044.
Reback correct, spec runway 17, the asphalt altimeter 3021.
Expecting runway 17, 3021. Blue Streak 5044.
Okay, you're the whole call for taxi to 9 left. You're stepping on a top reback at clearance at Asheville. Stand by. 3592 heavy cross runway 9 left at Delta. Join Lima to the ramp. Traffic holds in position.
What did he just tell me?
Cross 9 left Delta to the ramp line.
3021. Expect runway 17.
Delta 1144, climb maintain 350.
167 would
Delta
be
82, Indy Center is closed. Change to advisory frequency approved. Good night.
runway heading. I think we made it just in time. He's logging off, I think.
FedEx 12, expect runway 8 left.
10,000 would be the initial altitude.
JetBlue
That's
475, Atlanta Center radar contact, climb maintain 14,000.
Now this is the trick, guys.
Climb and maintain 14,000.
Squawk 2044.
Southwest 1207, descend maintain
When we
4,000.
set the squawk, we shouldn't use the FMS because there's a bug. I think it will
Giant
only
240
work
heavy cross runway 9
if
right
we use
at Romeo, hold short runway 9 left, 4
this
lane.
one to change.
Cross 9 right, Romeo, and hold short 9 left, Giant 240 heavy.
We'll see if that works really. Okay.
Who else is calling for clearance?
Oh, that was JetBlue 1153.
I believe I sent you a PDC via private message. Let me know if you didn't receive it.
Yeah, JetBlue 1153, we're ready to taxi at 9 left, we're on hold point.
JetBlue 1153, runway 9 left, thanks to via Mike 2 and squawk 2032.
Okay. In the US, I think it's pushed back on our discretion, right? So let's do this just that. I will release the parking brake, and I will start the reverse here. Start engine 2.
Delta
Here, the
5571,
pack's
runway
turning
9 left, thanks via Mike 2. Check
Turn right
transponder
here.
on.
I'm sorry about that, we got no Charlie back on, Mike 2 to 9 on the left, America, Delta 5571.
Two-way Concord 1 heavy, runway 9 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 9 left, Seabird Concord 1.
Delta 82, Indy Center is closed, change to advisory frequency approved.
Oh, it's not them, it's closed.
Thanks, Delta 18.
It's the next center in line.
America 2018,
Okay.
welcome to Charlotte, contact ground 121.9, good night.
He's a busy guy.
1.9, excellent work tonight, American 2018.
Right, let's stop this here. That should work. We can make it work here.
On request, standby.
Parking brake is set. Let's remove the tug. Okay, we're good. Easy peasy. One step at a time. One step at a time.
Giant 240 heavy, runway 9 left, full lane, climb up and wait.
Line up and wait, 9 left, Giant 240 heavy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of
Engine
an
2
emergency.
looks
JetBlue
good.
475, climb maintain level 350.
Please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case
JetBlue
of dropping
475,
down,
climb
please
maintain
let the
level
mask drop
350.
from the ceiling and should be placed over your head.
Climb
If there is
maintain
smoke in the cabin during
350,
evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights
Introduce
will
fuel,
display to
engine
the
Delta
end.
582, Jacksonville Center closed, frequency change approved.
And here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices.
Let's go through the checklist
Thank you
here.
for paying attention during this brief presentation.
So we have the beacons, we have both engines coming on soon.
Scout 6021 Kilo is clear to the Peachtree to Cav Airport is filed. Maintain 5000. Squawk 2062.
There we go. Temperature is 18 degrees, so no need for anti-ice. We do have APU still on, so we can turn that off. We can turn on our probes. Anti-ice, no need. Looking
21 Kilo back
good
correct. Expect runway
there.
20 for departure. Chattanooga altimeter
Motor steering,
3008.
let's arm that. Let's go and get our
FedEx 12 cross
flaps
Glavin
set
at
for
12000 and
takeoff.
250 knots. The land
Takeoff
altimeter
trim
is
is
3015.
7.0, so let's change that here. Let's turn on track IR.
Zero Conquer 1 heavy radar contact. Climb maintain flight level
Turn the
230.
reversers on, just so I won't
Climb
forget
maintain
later.
Super Concord 1.
What else did I
Giant
miss,
240
guys?
heavy RNAV 2 lightest from another left clear for takeoff.
Flight control
RNAV 2 lightest, 9 left clear for takeoff, Giant 240 heavy.
Southwest 1207, drone the 9 right, localizer, the airport will be 12 o'clock, 12 miles.
looks good.
Airport in sight.
My
Southwest
goodness, it's
1207.
non-stop.
South 1207's cleavage approach from another right.
How can you keep up?
Clear for the ILS now,
Oh
9
my
right.
goodness, taxi
It's a
lights
clip
turn
visual
that
approach,
on
not a
already.
Roger, clear for the visual, 9 right. Southwest 1207.
Atlanta Center, United 1739, my apologies, sir. V-pod disconnected. Are you say your airspace?
Guys 1739, your radar contact.
I'm still in your airspace, correct?
Affirmative.
Blue Streak 5044 ready to taxi.
Blue Streak 5044, my 17 tanks to be alpha.
Runway 17 via taxiway Alpha. Blue Streak 5044.
Delta 2496 from
Pretty
another left, full length,
straightforward.
line up and wake, caution, wake turbines, departing
Good.
heavy Boeing 747.
Parking brake, let's
Line
remove
up and wait,
that.
9 left, Delta 2496, caution of departing Boeing 747.
American 801, cross Andre at maintain 13,000, Atlanta altimeter is 3015, expect runway 8 left.
Did I miss anything else? The cross flow.
Say again for 801.
Manual.
American 801, cross Andre at 13,000, the Atlanta altimeter is 3015.
Andre at 13,000, American 801.
Southwest 1207, runway 9 right, clear to land, the wind is 1409.
My goodness, it speaks so
Clear line
fast,
9
it's
right,
scary.
Southwest 1207.
How can people... Oh, these are pros. We're joining the big boys club here, guys.
4778, Atlanta Center, good evening, runway 8 right, tanks to be a Foxtrot Hotel. Giant 240 heavy radar contact, climb maintain 14,000.
14,000, Giant 240 heavy.
Flaps are
Atlanta
set.
Center, Speedbird Concord 1.
Takeoff config is okay, as
high-speed
indicated.
climb.
Reversers are armed.
Stuart Concord 1, approve as
white
requested,
clear.
climb maintain, flight level 400.
Looking good.
Climb maintain
Stat.
400.
Alright.
Speedbird Concord 1.
Why should you set the fuel to crossfeed? I think it's somehow related for taking off, so that the left and right fuel tanks don't mix, but I don't know the details. It's just
That's
something
2
that
kill where you park it at
the
Chattanooga.
dude thought. So it's part of the checklist.
Wilson Airson.
So just trust them. Oh, one thing I have not set, you know, the V
That's
speeds.
2 killer, my
Those V
20
speeds
tanks to be
here.
a
There you go.
Delta Bravo.
152. V1 would be 133, 133, 142, 193. Okay, almost missed that.
Delta 2496 on it to grids from my 9 left, full length, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to
Back
grids,
taxi.
clear for takeoff, runway 9 left, Delta 2496.
Giant 240 heavy, climb maintain, flight level 370.
Now,
Climb maintain for level 370, Giant 240 heavy.
there's a bit of a problem
FedEx
here,
12, expect
guys.
runway 8 left. I may have already mentioned that.
Asheville looks different
Looks like they left
in other sims versus in Flight Sim 2020. And we have a car right in front of us. I'm not sure what he's doing, but
Affirmative.
looks like he's not planning on moving away. So I think we will have to do that.
71, on cargo ramp,
Evasive maneuvers. What the heck is that guy doing? Yes, the airport.
Lufthansa
elevator
Carrier
is set.
8171 heavy, Atlanta Center, good evening, runway 9
160.
left, full length, taxi to be a Romeo. Hold short, runway 9 right.
Thanks for Romeo, hold short line right.
Yeah, the problem is the runways look different versus the chart, and probably
Delta 6571, runway 9
ETC
left, at Mike 2, line up and wait.
is something consistent with the chart, but not consistent with our sim. So I think we'll have to say something about that.
Number 66 Mike, Atlanta
He's
Center,
lost,
Roger,
he
runway
does
8
seem
left,
like
taxi
it.
via Alpha 5 Alpha.
Alpha 5, Alpha 8 left, November 66 Mike.
Delta 2741, position Alpha 21, ready to taxi one with 8 right, 8 left, sorry.
Delta 2471, runway 8 right. 8 right, taxi via Hotel.
8 right by hotel, Delta 2741, thanks.
ETC on,
November 505 Tango Bravo.
but we'll have to turn on mode Charlie
Taxi
manually
left
in the
runway 8
vPilot app because that's not being detected. I hope the squawk code was detected though. Okay, let's hold
Number
short
505 Tango
here.
Bravo, runway 8 left, taxi via Alpha.
8 left via Alpha, 5 Tango Bravo.
Something
FedEx
else
12,
I
clear direct
missed.
Bazaar, Bravo Alpha, Zulu Alpha, Romeo, descend to maintain 900,000.
Let's double check. Checklist wise. Stab trim,
Delta
reversers,
5571,
on,
check
flaps are
transponder on, RNAV 2 lightest, runway 9 left at Mike 2,
strobes.
clear for takeoff.
We're good.
Sorry
Only the
about
landing
that, we
lights
gotta
left.
get back on. RNAV line
And we'll do
takeoff,
that
9
when
left,
we are
9
cleared for takeoff.
JetBlue 1153, runway 9 left at Mike 2, line up and wait. JetBlue 1153, runway 9 left at Mike 2, line up and wait, traffic across the runway downfield.
For safety.
Or is it the Blue 1153 line up and waiting?
Makes sense,
Southwest
Jay.
1207,
Makes perfect
hold
sense.
runway
Thank
9
you.
left at Delta, traffic departing the runway.
I'm not heavy. Someone speaking? Oh, someone's speaking. I almost knocked over them. Blue Streak 5044, holding short, runway 17.
Miles south of Lars, flight level 340.
Bearings 4822, Atlanta Center, squawk 2007.
Lie.
Squawk
Probably not something you want to do.
4822.
That's 2007.
2007 482.
Atlanta Center, Delta
78, RNAV 2, Ronnie, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
information, Charlie, ready for taxi.
Alright. All aircraft on the frequency, stand by. We have multiple aircraft trying to call while I'm trying to talk to other pilots, so just stand by. Just 1 minute. There's a lot of airplanes and one controller, so you guys are going to keep stepping on each other as we work something out. Southwest 1207, cross from 9 left at Delta, traffic holds in position during limit to the gate.
Everyone got scolded, including us.
Delta, limit to the gate, Southwest 1207.
Delta 2496, radar contact, climb maintain 14,000. Climb
Look at that beautiful headwind.
2496.
Runway 17 looks perfect.
Bearings 4822, radar contact, descend and maintain flight level 240, and you're clear to the Atlanta airport via after Lars, 5th to arrival. Atlanta is currently landing east.
Parking brake.
Descend to 240, clear to Atlanta after Lars. What runway should we expect, sorry?
Alright, just read back the clearance to start with, so don't worry about the runway right now. You cleared Atlanta via after Lars, 5th to arrival. Bearings 4822, radar contact lost. FedEx 12, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, FedEx 12. Atlanta Center, Delta 1627,
No.
information, Charlie, ready for taxi.
Delta 1627. Runway 8 right, taxi via Foxtrot Hotel.
Foxtrot Hotel, 8 right, Delta 1627.
Delta 2741, runway 8 right, line up and wait. Delta 2741, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Delta 2741, runway 8 right.
Jana 535, turn 30 degrees left, vectors of traffic. Traffic at 12 o'clock in about 4 miles westbound of 36 at Concord, Clumsy. Turning
Oh, it's
30 degrees
theoretical
left.
speed.
Jana 535.
I think, yeah, those orange or red and white actually mean something.
United
right?
9143,
The lines.
Indianapolis Center closed. Frequency change approved. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
United 1739, Indianapolis Center closed. Frequency change approved. Good night.
Oh my goodness, it's hard.
Over to Unicom, United 1739, thanks for your service.
Come on, let me in.
Bearings 912, Atlanta Center, squawk 2020.
2020, sure. This is Nashville.
Delta 1238, Atlanta Center, Roger. United 554, Jacksonville Center closed. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Yeah, United 554, go back.
JetBlue 475, actually disregard.
Charlie.
How do you squeeze
Yeah,
in, guys?
686 micro, my 8 left, thanks to be Alpha.
JetBlue 475, what was that?
JetBlue 475, disregard. Number 4778, radar contact, climb maintain 14,000.
No, thank you, Quaz. I'd rather not.
Delta 2496, climb maintain, featherable 320.
369, 12, and 15. Ah, nice.
2496.
So that is what?
Speedbird,
36.
question, Speedwings 9, tell your radar contact.
That's almost 9 knots, maybe?
Center 74, Romeo Alpha, holding short, runway 8 left at Delta.
Hey, Black D, where did you buy the CRJ from?
Atlanta Center, Alpha 4257, ready to taxi with Charlie.
Thanks for following, guys.
Alpha
Sorry, a bit busy.
4257, way 8 right, taxi via Foxtrot
Getting
Hotel.
overwhelmed by VATSIM, not very used to it.
FedEx 12, SSR, join the A-Log local line.
Airsoft. Ah, look for the AS updater in
Now the
your start
cargo,
menu.
8171 heavy cross from Renata right, hold short Renata left.
AS updater is the name of the app. You can update the plane through there.
JetBlue 1153 RNAV 2 grids from Renata left at Mike 2, clear for takeoff. Roger that, JetBlue 1153 RNAV grids, clear for takeoff. Delta 2741 RNAV 2 Herschel, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 8 right, RNAV Herschel, Delta 2741.
And all clear up on the north side, there's about 5 people going to Memphis. You're going to have to expect short delay on the runway for intro spacing. All 505 Tango Bravo, 66 Mike and 686 Mike, and Delta 1627, you're all going to Memphis, so expect a short delay. Roger. Bearings 4822, radar contact lost. 475 traffic, 9 o'clock and 12 miles northbound, 1,000 feet above you, the Spearwings Airbus.
JetBlue 475, traffic at my 9 o'clock.
Bearings 912, traffic 9 o'clock and 10 miles southeastbound, opposite direction of 1,000 feet below, JetBlue Airbus.
Traffic says 912.
Speedbird Conquer 1, climb maintain block, flight level 550 through flight level 600.
Wow.
Alright, we'll climb
what
and
is that?
maintain, we'll go 600, Beaver Concord 1.
American 801, expect runway 8 left.
Wow. Blue Streak 5044 holding short, runway 17 Asheville.
Blue Streak 5044, fly room heading, runway 17, clear for takeoff, the wind is 1706.
Clear for takeoff, runway heading Blue Streak 5044.
Delta 1627, runway 8 right, line up
Nice.
and wait, traffic's
Right,
going to be
let's
departing
go.
8 left of me now.
We'll have to back taxi a bit there.
8 right, line up and wait, Delta
Because I want to use the entire
Sounds
runway.
of cargo 8171 heavy, runway 9 or left, full length, line up and wait. JetBlue 1153, radar contact, climb maintain 14,000.
We should be ready for
Allegiant 2565.
takeoff here. Everything is good, looks like.
For 320.
Legion 256, Atlanta Center, squawk
Sure thing, Dong.
2075.
See you in the air.
2075, Allegiant 256.
Skype 724 Romeo Alpha, left close, traffic is approved, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Left close traffic approved for Romeo Alpha, runway 18 left clear for takeoff.
Atlanta Center, good evening, Delta 3159, Whiskey KD 17, ready for IR.
So we didn't complain about our squawk. So
On
I'm
request,
assuming
standby,
that
sir.
it's working correctly.
For 505 Tango Bravo,
Let's see.
RNAV Herschel, runway 8 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Herschel 8 left, clear for takeoff, to Tango Bravo.
Delta 2741, radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 230.
Man, Atlanta is busy today. My goodness.
Plate level 230.
Atlanta Center, Southwest 36,
Oh, it's getting
flight level
slow.
310, 2 nautical miles out of the route.
FedEx 12, cleavage approach, runway 8 left.
Alright, let's do this. Pushing
South
forward.
3386, Atlanta Center, good evening,
Let's
center
go
maintain,
to
flight level 240.
takeoff mode. Pushing
Center
forward
maintain,
in
flight
the
level
yoke.
240 for Southwest 3036.
Toga.
Affirmative, descend and maintain, flight level 240.
There we
Center
are.
maintain, flight level 240, Southwest 3036, thank you.
Legion 256, radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 320.
Up to 320, Allegiant
The
256.
headwinds should help
Data
a lot with
535,
taking
clear at
off.
Crestview VOR, Charlie Echo Whiskey.
80 knots.
Clear at Crestview, Data 535.
Pressure.
Center,
V1
JetBlue
coming
696, Lima 6,
V1,
short of Lima, ready for taxi.
rotate.
JetBlue 696, runway 9 or left, thanks, via Mike, Mike
Beautiful.
2.
Mike,
How's the
Mike
rate?
2,
Yep.
JetBlue 696.
Lufthansa cargo 8171 heavy, RNAV to lightest, runway 9 or left, clear for takeoff.
Very nice.
Let's go to
heavy,
request
heading
the effectors please to call from Delta.
Let's go to
Lufthansa Cargo
speed mode.
8171 Heavy on departure. Fly heading 110.
Climb.
Runway 9 left, clear for
Patent.
takeoff.
Clear for takeoff runway 9 right after departure heading
Increase
110.
our speed to
Lufthansa Cargo
40
8171
knots.
Heavy.
Let's turn on our autopilot.
Hubert
to
Conquer
help
1, contact Memphis Center 133.65.
Alright, we'll
40.
contact Memphis Center 133.
Let's have a look outside. It's going to get a bit noisy, guys. Flaps going up.
133.65.
33.65.
Beautiful.
Delta 1238,
Thank you,
center maintain level 350.
Ah, that's amazing.
JetBlue 475, Jacksonville Center closed, change to advisor frequency approved.
Nice. Alright, and then let's clean up the plane, turn off the reversers,
Delta 2741, climb maintain
turn
level
off the taxi
340.
lights, turn off the
Climb maintain
manual
flight
cross
level
flow.
340 Delta 2741.
FedEx 12, runway 8 left, clear to land, the wind is 1409er.
Brightness change on the
JetBlue
HUD.
1153, climb maintain level 370.
HUD meaning here?
370 JetBlue 1153.
I don't think so.
For
I don't
505,
think
take
it
a
was
Bravo
part
radar
of the
contact, climb
list.
maintain 14000.
You can change it on the
14,000,
PFD on these panels, but
Blue
not on the
5044
HUD
is radar
itself.
contact 8 miles southeast of the Asheville Airport, climb maintain level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, Blue Streak 5044.
Cessna 724, runway Alpha, runway
Nice.
18 left, clear for the option, the Charlotte wind
Our
is
squawk works,
2807.
guys.
I want to left clear for the option for runway Alpha.
I almost didn't
That was
recognize
3386
my call
cross
sign.
11 at 12000, 250 knots. Atlanta altimeter is 3015, expect runway 9 right.
Two 240, 240
6021
knots.
kilo, fly runway heading runway 20,
Waypoint
clear for
across
takeoff.
that for Southwest 3366 Clavin.
Southwest 386, stand by on the reback.
Beautiful.
Stand by
Sightseeing
for
guy,
Southwest
guys.
36, Glavin 12,250 knots, Atlanta altimeter is 3015.
Yeah,
to
there
cross
is a drop
Galvin
down.
at 12000 and altimeter is 3005 Southwest 33.
To be honest, I'm not sure how to
And
use it
Southwest
though.
36, Glavin at 12000, 250 knots, altimeter
That's beautiful.
3015.
I think it got
Okay,
fixed as well.
3015 cross Galvin at
Maybe we can
12000
try it out later.
and maintain 250 knots.
Yeah.
Southwest 36.
Glass panel font size change.
FedEx 12, welcome to Atlanta, exit left, thanks for the Alpha to the ramp.
10,000 feet.
left, exit get off to the ramp.
Should be able to turn off landing lights now.
For 5, Tango Bravo, climb maintain, flight level 400.
Let's go for
400 Fat Tango Bravo.
Delta 1627, hour and a half to Herschel, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
And
That's
up to
the wrong
Herschel,
knob.
8 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 1627.
Phenom 66, Mike, runway 8 left, line up and wait, traffic depart, runway 8 right.
Line up and wait, runway 8 left, and November 60.
290
Lufthansa Cargo
knots.
8171, heavy radar contact, climb maintain 14000.
Climb 4000 Lufthansa Cargo 8171.
Blue Streak 5044, turn left heading 030.
Hitting 030, Blue Streak 5044. Nice. 030. Oh my goodness, I love this.
Delta 1238, Clitorex, Smog, Sierra Mike, Alpha Whiskey Golf, descend and maintain level 240.
Very nice. Bit of sightseeing. Beautiful. Green font to black. Which one? Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure if that's realistic though. If it's
Envoy
really that
4257,
small
runway 8 right, line up and wait.
in the real
Line up way 8 right, envoy 4257.
in the real plane.
JetBlue
On
696
the
short
HUD.
of 9
Yeah,
left.
the black fonts don't seem useful at night.
JetBlue 696, runway 9 or left, and Mike 2 left and wait.
Sandwiches.
11 wait, JetBlue 696.
Serving
Lufthansa Cargo
sandwiches.
8171, heavy flight heading 080.
Turn off the seatbelt signs.
Lufthansa heading 080, Lufthansa Cargo 8171.
Looks good
JetBlue
there.
1153, amend altitude, climb maintain, flight level 290.
JetBlue 1153,
Right.
290.
I think I can
That
turn
was
off track IR here.
3386, expect runway 9 right.
Expecting 9
There
right,
you go.
Southwest 3366.
Relax a bit.
Blue Streak 5044, Clitorex, Pulaski, VOR, Papa, Sierra, Kilo, climb maintain, level 370.
I maintain flight level 370, direct Papa Sierra Kilo, Blue Streak 5044. Whew. Going pretty.
Delta 1627, radar contact, climb
Stop.
maintain 14000.
I always
Maintain
get
14000,
the
Delta
wrong
1627.
Okay,
JetBlue
so first
696,
things
round after
first,
lightest, from a 9 left, and Mike 2,
we
clear
go
for
to
takeoff.
direct this
Clear for takeoff,
one,
Delta, JetBlue 696.
execute,
Arnhem light.
Let's go to nav mode, and then let's raise the altitude to 5044 to 370. 1 second, guys. I'll get back to you. Okay.
Cessna 6021 Kilo radar contact. I'll maintain 5,000.
I maintain 5,000.
370. Okay, and then let's go switch back to
That's for me
standard
Alpha, my 18 left,
altimeter.
clear for the option.
Zoom out here a bit.
Put the option for me, Alpha.
Beautiful.
South Chicago 8171 heavy, clear direct Golf, Romeo
Good.
Delta
Very
VOR.
good.
Climb maintain flight level 290.
I'll get back to you guys.
Direct Golf, Romeo Delta, climb maintain flight level 290.
Class flight level 290, direct Golf, Romeo Delta, that's not the KJFK.
Live for regional aircraft. A Dash 8. I haven't flown a Dash 8 yet before. Yeah, I'm loving the CRJ, how manual it is. Very challenging. An airline.
Envoy 4257, RNAV to Ronnie, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Ronnie, clear for takeoff.
Good morning, Panda. Where have you been driving?
JetBlue 696 airborne, passing 2,500.
Let's go and check out outside, guys, okay?
JetBlue 696, radar contact, climb maintain 14,000.
No clouds at all. Perfect time for
14,000.
flying. It's beautiful.
DHL 513, right?
Top of descent coming up in 350 miles or something.
Cessna 21 Kilo, clear direct. Counted.
So what we'll be doing for now is waiting for
China
the Mach
535,
speed.
descend to maintain level 240.
Once the Mach speed here, where
Depth
my mouse
240,
is,
535.
moves to
Delta
0.74,
1627, climb maintain level
we'll be
340.
switching to following the Mach speed instead of the indicated
Delta
airspeed.
1627, climb maintain
That's
level
the only
340.
part I'm monitoring right now. I know,
Climb
right?
340, Delta 1627.
So panicky, Panda.
JetBlue 696, proceed, extra disregard.
Center number 74 on me off. This is the last one requesting a switch ground.
Romeo Alpha, welcome to Charlotte, contact ground 12 on point on it.
What's up on that, sir?
American 801, descend to maintain 12000.
12000 for American 801.
I'm thankful that he actually spelled out the VOR, because if he
Envoy
just said
4257,
Pulaski,
radar
I wouldn't
contact,
know where that
maintain
is.
10,000.
Maintain 10,000 for Envoy 4257.
Delta 1238, descend via Gandalf to arrival, Atlanta altimeter 3015, expect Romeo 9
Here's our
right.
map, guys. Oh, 1 sec. Mach 0.74 is coming up. So
Central
we'll
Atlanta
wait for
aircraft
that.
information, Delta is now current with a wind is 1508, Atlanta altimeter 3016.
Let's see if that will change automatically. I doubt it. I'm not sure if it does that in real life either. There you go. Mach 0.74 didn't switch, so we have to switch.
Vietnam
Manually.
505
There you
Tango Bravo.
Mach
Correction number
0.74.
66 Mike, my apologies. Number 66 Mike, Arnav to Herschel, runway 8 left, clear for takeoff.
Arnav Herschel 8 left, clear for takeoff, Vietnam November 669.
Now I'm
Envoy
scared because it
4257,
seems like
direct
we
Barnum,
are starting
maintain
to
10,000.
lose airspeed
Direct Barnum,
here.
maintain 10,000, Envoy 4257. FX 502 with you, flight level
It's not good.
290, inbound route.
FedEx 502, Atlanta, ready.
Going for
Atlanta
max
Delta 3159, right.
throttles here in the
Stand by,
hopes that
JetBlue
this will have
1153,
enough.
climb maintain level 370.
370, JetBlue 1153.
Janet
Yeah, looks like we still
535,
have
descend to
that
maintain
problem.
level 220.
220, Janet 535.
Delta 3159, runway 9 left at Mike 2, correction Delta 3159 heavy, runway 9 left at Mike 2, taxi via Mike 2.
Come on, give me something.
9 air left, Mike 2, 3159.
Vietnam 686 Mike, runway 8 left, sign up and wait. JetBlue
I have throttles
696,
to
climb maintain
maximum,
level
guys, just so
350.
I won't lose speed.
350,
Looks like we still are losing something. So let me go to VS
FX
and see this
502,
manually.
we get around 1 or 2 minutes on the coast.
Peru, let me know you're back, please.
Paper.
Delta
Let's make
2496,
that
Jacksonville Center closed, change to advisory frequency approved tonight.
a shallower
Jacksonville
climb,
Center closed,
so I can
frequency
speed up a
approved
bit.
to Unicom Delta 2496, thanks for the help, good night.
There we are. We are getting back to speed. Mach 0.72 in climbing. That's good. Didn't blink rapidly this time. Not enough time to blink anymore.
Blue Streak 5044, squawk 2035.
Oh crap. Squawk 2035, Blue Streak 5044.
66 Michael, land center radar contact, maintain 10,000.
Why did he change my
maintain
squawk?
10,000, November 6.
Or did I remember it wrong?
Lufthansa Cargo 8171, climb maintain 330.
Okay, there we go, Mach 0.74. So if I go back to climb,
FedEx 502, descend and maintain 240.
let's see if I'll start losing speed there. That's looking good. That's looking good, yes.
Southwest 3386, maintain 10,000, or 12,000, please, 12,000.
Yeah, I'm maintaining 12,000. Sorry, my kid tried to crash the plane while I went to the bathroom.
Envoy 4257, climb maintain 340.
Up to 340, Envoy 4257. FedEx 502 back in
We
the
have to
cockpit.
do this
FedEx
manually.
502, roger, descend and maintain 240.
It's too steep
So
to
maintain
climb.
240, FedEx 502.
The speed isn't working very
JetBlue
well,
left
I
53,
think.
Jacksonville center closed, change to advisor frequency.
We'll have to
approved.
manually manage the climb here.
JetBlue left 53, good day.
Enjoy
Delta
the
1144,
panic.
contact Washington Center
Thanks,
133.72.
Aegis.
Good night.
Over to Washington, have a great night, thanks.
DHL 513, contact Washington Center 133.72. Good night.
Come on, don't fail me now. I'm
Number 686 Mike, RNAV to Herschel, or my 8 lost clear for takeoff.
making this. I'm monitoring this very well, guys, because this is a
DHL
very
513,
prone
Washington
issue
Center
in
133.72.
the
Good night.
CRJ. A lot of people have been having problems with the climb.
FedEx 502 across Glavin at 12,000, 250 knots, to land altimeter 3016.
12,250 knots across Glavin, and a copy
Kid
of
is
the
vicious. Yeah, kid is having fun. Okay, so the squawk using the RTU here works. So if you guys are flying the CRJ, use that. Don't use the FMS. Otherwise, it won't be detected. Looking good. 1,000 to go.
FedEx 502, expect from my 8 left.
Expect for an 8 left, I guess, FedEx
So here's our map, guys.
Santa 535, you leave Aerospace, Jacksonville Center closed, change to advisory frequency approved. Good night.
That's us.
Advisory, Santa 535, good night.
So we started runway heading, and then we got vectors, and then we got
American 801, descend and maintain 7,000, verify your turn
Pulaski
downwind.
here. Oh, look at that! Perfect timing. DC Center actually just came online.
Number 66 Mike, climb maintain 340.
So it looks like we will have full VATSIM coverage here. Look at that. It's nice. Oh, beautiful. Let's go for Mach 0.77 here. I find that the climb is much better at
John
Mach
240,
0.77.
contact Washington Center 133.72. Good night.
3372, good night, John 240.
There we go. Beautiful.
Number 666 Mike, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000.
So I
Delta
think we're getting
3159
a
heavy
lot
RNAV
better
to lightest
FPS
from another left, set Mike 2, clear for
because I
takeoff.
turned off all the other traffic.
Clear for takeoff for Delta 3159.
Right, so now it's a matter
Lightest
of
first waypoint.
going to manual.
Southwest 3386, descend via the Glavin,
Make
one
sure that
arrival,
we are in
intercept
Mach
another right localizer.
0.77 here.
Descend via the Glavin arrival, Southwest 3386.
South 3386,
Let's
turn on the
see
9 right
which
localizer.
N1 percentage will get us
Going
there.
9 right localizer, Southwest 3386.
It's around
American 801,
83%
descend and maintain
usually.
5,000.
Descend maintain 5,000, American 801.
Vietnam 686 Mike, climb maintain flight level
It
230.
looks good. It's falling, it's rising, it's falling, it's rising, it's falling, it's rising, it's rising, it's falling. Oh my goodness, that's bumpy.
686 Mike, I'm sure you're aware of this. And remember, 66 Mike, use caution, some of the sending calls on the frequency.
Yes, thank you.
Sure thing. You guys hear what that said? Didn't hear what he was warning the guy.
For 6021 Kilo, Atlanta altimeter 3016.
So realistic, it's panicky for me.
DHL 513, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Okay, it's getting more quiet, I think. Mach 0.77, okay, holding that speed. So I think we found our sweet spot for the throttle. So if you look here, guys, this is the Volanta app. You see all those white planes, those are VATSIM. The blue ones, I think, are in Volanta itself. So if you want only the VATSIM planes, I think there's a way to do that. So we can actually disable the others and just keep in VATSIM. So all the planes we're seeing, these are all online in VATSIM. You can see the number of planes in Atlanta Center airspace here. My goodness, that's why the frequency.
Delta 1238 after Gandalf, proceed direct easy. That's Echo Echo Alpha Sierra Yankee, maintain 8000.
In this one is where we'll be switching in a bit after we reach what is this? Pulaski? Yeah, Pulaski. Pulaski
and
sounds
maintain
like
8000,
a
sir.
Polish name, maybe. Volanta is free, Big Fat Mike. Yes, it's very useful. And the user interface, it's not laggy at all, so it's easy to zoom in. And you can actually even use this for your airport diagrams. Like if you zoom in enough, you'll actually see the different taxiways. I think this one, some letters are not visible though, so
686 Mike, maintain Federal 400.
as accurate. That works. For the bigger airports, I assume it's working fine. Hey Sonoma, thank you for 15 months, man. Doing great. Don't
Delta
jinx it.
2741, contact
Thanks,
Memphis
GG.
Center 133.65. Good night.
Center 724 on the Alpha on the ground at Charlotte requesting taxi.
Delta 2741, contact Memphis Center 133.65.
Contact Memphis Center 133.65. Delta 2723.
Who was calling for taxi?
November 724 on the Alpha.
Romeo Alpha ground, back on line 219.
He just got off for Romeo.
He's on line now, sir.
Should hop on flight streams more often. That's a good plan, man. Where have you been driving recently? Waiting for those nice screenshots. Hey, Bunky! Goodness! Goodness, thank you. That came out of nowhere. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the gifted subs. Everyone, welcome to the Cool Kids Club. Should actually have more activities in there. The Cool Kids Club has been kind of quiet recently.
American 801, turn left heading 150 to set and maintain 4000.
Might be a bit too much pulling back.
Left 150, descend maintain 4,000. American 201.
South 3386, reduce speed to 210.
Reduce speed to 210.
Yeah, it's faster, that's true. Fast searching function as
Delta
well.
2741, you're still on Atlanta, sir. I'm not sure if you're having some radio process switching the frequency.
For me personally though, I'm using both because the overlay you're seeing at the top, that's from SIM Toolkit Pro. So I need still both.
Thanks, 357 Lancer, line clear, stay by BDC.
So if we compare that here, if you look at the live map, for example, so SIM Toolkit Pro is actually showing the same thing. It even has some weather in there.
American 801, turn left heading 120, intercept the localizer.
It's not bad, right? Actually, it works quite well.
120, intercept the localizer. American
Yeah, so maybe
801.
it's not bad. It even has top of climb and top of descent indicators.
South 3386, I maintain 3000, airport cover
That's
block at
pretty
20
cool.
miles.
descend and maintain 3000.
And then you even have the alternate flight plan in
Delta
here.
1238, flighting 360 vector for the sequence, then
Nice.
maintain 6000.
Yeah, SimToolkit Pro is very
Delta
powerful. It
1238,
has
flighting 360 vector
Sim
for
brief
sequence,
integration,
then
so you can
maintain
see your
6000.
operational flight plan here. You can have the different airport information, so, and then you can have the meters here as well if you don't have ATIS frequency. Very nice, very nice. You can even have taxi. Oh, that's cool. Taxiway markings. Yeah, SimToolkit Pro is getting powerful. That's amazing. How are we in terms of speed? Mach 0.783, that's perfect.
American
Yes.
801 Airport, 12 o'clock, 12 miles.
Using both STKP. Live map is better
74
as
Romeo,
browser
back
tabs
with
in
you,
the
looking
bottom.
taxi.
Ah, yeah, the browser tab
Delta for me
can
off,
help,
runway
right?
18 left, thanks via Delta cross runway 5.
Because you can open Navigraph
Delta
from
cross
there.
runway 5, 4
That's
Romeo.
true.
Blue Streak 5044, contact Washington Center 133.72.
133.72, Blue Streak 5044, thank you.
South 386, Airport, 12 o'clock, 14 miles.
Airport
I think that's
inside,
725. Look at this, guys.
South
If you just
336,
enter
clear visual approach
72,
runway 8, not a right.
it won't work. You have to enter the 5 in there, which is a bit irritating, but you'll get used to it.
Washington Center United 1281 on the ground at Dulles, requesting IFR clearance to Miami.
We'll have to report back in a bit. Report
United 1281, Washington Center, good evening. Clearance on request number 1, stand by.
Washington Center, good evening. Blue Streak 5044, flight level 370.
3 miles south of Frederick, VOR.
I think we had an overlap there.
And Air France 54, say again the approach you desired.
Running Hydra 7 for runway 19 left.
Navigraph, Sky Vector, Bush Talk Radio map. Oh, yeah. Sounds good, huh? Very powerful. One sec, Monkey. I'll get back to that. I'll just report in.
And Air France 054, you're clear direct Domsey, cross Domsey at or above 1,700. After Domsey cleared, ILS 19 left approach.
Direct Gonsi,
You can see the
1,700 feet.
autopilot is having a hard time capturing this one. I think it will take a couple of tries.
American 412, approaching boundary my airspace, New York Center is offline, radar services terminated, frequency change to advise is approved. See you next
So what we do here, we can go to heading mode for a bit,
Good night.
just to correct that. Okay, let's report in. Washington Center, good evening. Blue Streak 5044, flight level 370.
United 1281, sorry for the delay. Clear down to Miami International Airport, JW 4 departure.
Not sure if you heard
Resident
me.
is filed. Initial altitude 3000. Expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency with me, squawk 0564.
There's something to get jobs into Iceland FBO. Too far from the other FBOs.
Minutes filed. I maintain 3000. Departure frequency with you. Expect flight level 380 and 10.
Sounds like a good plan, Bunky.
Squawk 0564.
That will make it more
United
accessible
1281.
for the shorter hauls.
United 1281, readback is correct. Push and start at your discretion. Call for taxi weather at Dulles, wind 14010, altimeter 3020. And you can expect runway 19er left for departure.
Okay, Roger, we'll give you a call when we're ready to go. Thank you very much, United 12.
Air France 54, runway 19er left, clear to land, wind 140 at 10.
Clear to land, runway 19 left, Air France 54.
Going to call again shortly.
Washington Center, good evening, Skycraft 889er with you at passing passing flight level 215.
It doesn't seem like he...
Skycraft 889er, Washington Center, good evening. Squawk 0527 and ident.
Why didn't they tell me that?
Squawk 0527 and we'll hit the ident. Skycraft 889.
They might not have heard us.
Center Premier 902 Echo Alpha on this ground at Dulles, requested IFR
Premier 1.
Miles.
Alright, have a good night, life. LL, maybe I should call you LL, huh? Make me easier. Thanks, man. Have a good night, catch you soon. I'll check out your tip. Washington Center might have gone offline. Yeah, that's interesting. Volanta seems to have a bug. If you look at this one. If you look at DC Center, the frequency is 199.
November 902 Echo Alpha, Washington Center, how do you read me?
Center, we got you, 2 Echo Alpha.
Alright, 2 Echo Alpha, looks like the other center's internet connection dropped, so your clearance is on request, give me a couple seconds.
No problem, 2 Echo Alpha.
Blue Streak 5044, Washington, you with me?
Center Blue Streak 5044, flight level 370.
Blue Streak 5044, good evening, sir,
Premier
Washington Center.
902 Echo Alpha, Washington Center, radio check.
Center, we got you, 2 Echo Alpha.
Welcome back, Jay. I think there's a bit of crossfeed in there. What do you call it when the frequencies cross? Crosstalk.
Air France 54, wind at Dulles 14010, altimeter 3020, remember when I left there, land.
Clear to land with running 19 left, Air France, just like one.
Center Blue Streak 5044, sorry, I think there was a bit of crosstalk in there.
Blue Streak 5044, yes sir, welcome aboard, good evening, Washington, sir.
Thank you. Okay, I was just checking because maybe there was a problem with the squawk again. This plane can be a bit finicky at the moment. Good to know, at least I think it's working so far. We'll see. Now, how are we doing in terms of time? Let's try and see if we can fiddle with that here. So if you look at the MFD menu, turn this on, we'll see that we'll be in JFK in 1 hour. That looks good.
Premier 902 Echo Alpha, Washington
should have enough time.
Radio check.
So I don't think I need to do any fast forward kind of thing.
You, 2 Echo Alpha.
Increasing sim rate or whatnot.
Yeah, 2 Echo Alpha, sorry about that, lost connection here momentarily, but you're cleared up to the White Plains Airport, Woolly 1 departure, Bros transition is filed, initial altitude 3000, expect flight level 190 in 10 minutes, departure frequency with me, squawk 05.
That's very interesting. So the center got disconnected and someone replaced him. Right? The guy who we were talking with, that was someone else. It's pretty cool. So they must have a system for that. When someone disconnects, someone can take over for a bit.
Premier 2 Echo Alpha, read back correct. Push and start your discretion, call for taxi. Weather at Dulles, wind 14010, altimeter 3020.
Oh, I wanted to check something here. I think there's a progress page that I haven't seen before this one yet, so we can actually see the
Washington Southern Air 8301.
It did say immediately 29 minutes. Did that just change? Didn't it say like 1 hour?
Last aircraft calling Washington Center. Question say again, over.
Southern Air 8303 Heavy, ready for descent.
We have tailwind. Oh, 35 knots. 33 tailwind.
And
Nice.
Southern 8303, roger, descend and maintain.
So we're actually cruising at 478 knots here.
10,000, 10,000,
Ground
10,000.
speed.
Okay, descend and maintain 10,000, Southern 8303.
Washington, good evening.
Hey,
Clear
Sid,
wind
man.
414, float level 3.
Yes, these are all real people. Super cool.
And Southern 8303,
Oh, we expand that.
Pope altimeter, tree
This one is the
0.
one time, and one is the one now.
3024 on the altimeter for Pope, thank you.
I am actually very far away from my navigation here because I'm on heading mode. Hey everyone, thank you for joining. Goodness. Cargo Fire, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. It's a bit embarrassing, we're a bit off course here. You caught me at a bad time. Thank you. Welcome everybody. I can just blame the FS 2020 avionics. When I filed for the flight plan, under remarks, I put in FS 2020 avionics. So if I do mess up a bit, I can just blame it on the avionics every time, like this one. Like missing heading to nav and everything. Welcome everybody. Sir Home.
Alright, Premier 9202 Echo Alpha, runway 19 left, taxi via Juliet, report holding short.
Looks like the guy got disconnected again.
19 left via Juliet, Echo Alpha. Air France 54, welcome to Dulles, make right able taxi to ramp via Kilo, maintain this frequency, good evening.
Ramp via Kilo,
Airwing 414, Washington Center, good evening.
Thanks for joining, guys.
Center, good evening. Limburg 6242, flight level 10,000, descending on the Hyper 8.
Limburg 62.
Let's go to nav
42,
here. Let's
good
see if
evening,
this works
sir.
this time.
Washington Center. Dulles, landing south, wind 14010, altimeter 3020. Would you like 19 center, 19 left, your choice.
Take the 19 left, Limburg 6242.
Alright, sir, cross Daddy and maintain 3000 at Daddy, cleared ILS, runway 19 left approach.
Cross Daddy and maintain 3000, and
Daddy is the
Daddy
name
put
of the
19 left,
waypoint.
Limburg 6242.
Speaking of interesting waypoints, I really love the approach. The arrivals, I think, in Orlando. Gives you the Disney feels. Waypoints like Hakuna and Matata. The arrival itself is called Piglet. Although,
November 6th, Alpha Lima, good evening, sir, Washington Center, clearance on
is
request,
that
stand
a
by.
Disney character? There is someone right behind me. Interesting. Let's have a look at the map here. Yeah. Oh no, that's us. It seemed like someone's following. That's actually our ghost. So I guess Volanta has to make that kind of merge still. Because this is us in Volanta, the purple plane, and that's us in VATSIM, which has a bit of a delay. So I guess they have to find a way to
Lufthansa Cargo 8171,
merge
Washington Center,
those,
welcome aboard.
so it's not as confusing. I thought I had a stalker. Definition
Premier
of relaxing.
902 Echo Alpha, winded Dulles
Good to hear,
14010.
man.
Fly runway heading upon departure, runway 19
Welcome
left,
back,
start
it's been a
takeoff.
while. Sorry, the ATC comms is not the most relaxing thing, but it is very realistic. So it gives perfect aviation vibes. Yeah, right. The Winnie the Pooh the bear. Don't think that's Disney, right? Interesting why they named that piglet then.
Washington Center, Cessna 172 Delta Echo request.
Sounds dangerous, sorry.
172 Delta Echo, go ahead.
November 172 Delta Echo, Cessna 172. 3 miles east of the DuPont DOR. Looking to get flight following to Delaware Airpark, 33 November 172 Delta Echo.
172 Delta Echo, yes sir, actually that is controlled by Philadelphia Approach / New York. They're offline. For now, go back to advisory, call me in about 20 miles.
Okay, I'll stay on advisory because by the time I get there, then it'll be pretty close then. So 172 Delta Echo. Thank you very much for doing.
No worries sir, have a good night.
pretty cool. Someone was requesting for flight following. Oh, look at that. The timing changed again. 51 minutes again. Maybe because we were off course. It was thinking we had like some kind of shortcut in there.
DHL 513 Heavy. Cross-base SO at maintain 10,000, 10,000, and 2509.
DHL 513 Heavy, he was requesting something via the chat. So he was requesting for descent, but no one was answering him, so he was typing hello. And now center replied. That works apparently. Let's have a look outside. I think that we could have a window view here. 1 second. It will get a bit noisy, guys. Okay, 1 second. And then if we go here...
Alright, November 6 Alpha Lima, Washington Center. Sorry about the delay. Ready for clearance?
There, that's the one. And then we can use track IR to further look in.
November 6 Alpha Lima, cleared to LaGuardia. Dr. 4 departure.
Even look at the chairs here. Looks scary, no one's on board.
Altitude 5,000. Expect flight level 210, but your top altitude 210 in 10 minutes.
Close enough to VR,
Departure
I'll take it.
with me and squawk 055.
There's one more view here, I think. This one, yeah, the opposite side.
For Seaguar departure, altitude 5,000, flight level 210, departure squawk 055.
Because my yoke is a bit noisy though, you can see actually the
Lima, readback is correct.
ailerons working in
Edis
there.
is coming back online here. Information Alpha. Winds 160 at 7. Altimeter 3024. And expect runway 15 for departure.
Good morning, adventurer. Welcome back, man. How are you? Yes, DHL is literally the DHL company. So that's their call sign, DHL. And then heavy when it's a heavy plane, basically. Yes, so 747, I think A380. Some planes qualify for that. And it's mainly to do with their, like, what do you call it, wake turbulence. Because when a plane, for example, takes off, or when you are behind the plane like leaves these like vortices, like the air, like air disturbances, basically. And when the bigger the plane, the heavier that disturbance is in the force. And so if you go right behind the heavy plane, it's going to be very dangerous.
Echo Alpha.
So
Radar
they try
contact,
to indicate that it's a heavy so that they can space it better. You know, just hearing the call sign, you hear, oh, it's a heavy, so have to get bigger spacing than usual. Something like that.
Join the departure, climb and maintain flight level 190.
But it's pretty nice. Pretty good for safety. Let's fiddle around with these settings for a bit. VNAV 3000 above Corvette, so we don't really have a lot of vertical restrictions.
Contact Dulles Tower 120.1, see ya.
Corvette, that's actually the start of the approach. But I don't think that's accurate. It might be from like the actual nav data, but if you look at the chart here, show you. If you open, because that's us right now, that green thing is the arrival, so we have a chart for that one. So we have the Cameron 4 arrival, and these have all these waypoints, and you can see here at Hogs we can expect to cross at flight level 180. So if we're working with air traffic control, most probably they will give us 180 here, and we'll have to plug that in the FMS, the computer systems of the plane, so the plane can plan for that accordingly. Right now, look at this. If you look at Hogs is saying we will be at Hogs at 13,000 feet, which is not in accordance with that. So depending on what ATC says later, if they tell us to cross Hogs at flight level 180, we'll have to plug that in. If not, then we can just follow as is. But yeah, looks like we'll have some restrictions in here that we'll have to be wary of. Cool. All good though. We can work with that. Thank you for following Big Fat Mike. Appreciate that. Science with Clumsy. At least that's the That's the extent of my knowledge. Anything more is beyond my
And
beyond
Delta
my reach.
1144, say Mach number.
0.80.
Okay, Giant 240 heavy, maintain Mach 0.80 or less for spacing traffic 15 miles ahead, 737.
And was that 80 or less for Giant 240 heavy?
And Giant 240 heavy, affirmative, maintain Mach 0.80 or less.
Mach 0.80 or less for Giant 240 heavy.
That's cool. That would be the day when I finally get asked for my Mach speed. Before I wasn't part of the big boys club. No one ever asked me for my Mach speed. So if someone asks us, we'll be saying Mach
Skycraft
0.78.
889, contact Atlanta Center now, 132.97, see ya.
I don't think anyone's near us though, based on the map. But we'll see. Maybe we get lucky. Okay, how are we here? Top of descent. Oh, that's actually coming it closer than I expected. Around 100 miles. We should be able to see that here, I think. Yeah, top of descent, 122 nautical miles.
Blue Streak 5044.
That's us.
Cross hogs at maintain flight level 180.
Cross hogs and maintain flight level 180. Blue Streak 5044. Yeah, that's the one that we exactly just talked about. So that's this one. Hogs flight level 180 and then maintain that, looks like. So here we put in hogs, we put in 18000, and that should, I think, change our top of descent here. So let's see if that changes. That should make it later, I think, right? Because we descend later.
DC Center, hello. JetBlue 696, YQ flight level 350.
Execute. There you go. So that made it later. That pushed back the top
JetBlue
of descent.
696, Washington Center, welcome aboard.
Nice. That works for us. Alright, so if we look here under... I'm missing something. I wanted to put a fix. So JFK. And if we try to do that manually, just to get an additional reference on our top of descent. So we are at flight level 370. JFK, the airport elevation of JFK is basically
Washington Center coming in
sea level, 13
broken
feet,
and,
so let's put it 0.
Can't understand yet.
So 37,000 minus 0 is 37,000. Cut the zeros out, cut the thousands out, so
Washington
we're left at
8303, sending out a 14.5.
Multiply 37 by 3 is, oh my goodness, what is that? 111? 37.3, that's 60, 74, 74,
Southern
that's 37,
8303, Roger,
101,
standby.
121. 121? Oh my goodness, let's do the calculator for that. 111, okay, 111, I got it right the first time. So we put in 111 here. That's the rule of thumb
Southern
computation for the top of
8303.
descent.
Clear direct Sino, cross Sino at or above
So it makes
2,000.
a kind of circle
After Sino
around
cleared
JFK
ILS,
that is 111 miles long.
Okay, just gonna maintain 2,000.
Radius.
Sino at 2,000.
So that's pretty close to the top of descent that we have here. Nice. So I also want something that is 15 miles away. Normally it's a good reminder to start setting up for landing when you're 15 miles away from the airport. Just put that there. That's usually when I deploy my flaps. Start deploying them. That should work. Maths with Clumsy. We can't expect much there, unfortunately.
And Spirit Wings 414 descend via the Raven 6 arrival.
If it requires
weather at Baltimore,
can have
wind
calculator right beside
15011, gusting 16. For now, Richmond altimeter 3023, landing east at Baltimore.
Do we actually have the overlay overlapping or going beyond two lines? I didn't notice. 1 second, guys. Let's try and fix that. That doesn't look very nice, huh? I think I can remove the registration so it's not as cluttered. Sorry, didn't notice. Streaming. Let's yeah, hide that registration. Does that work? That should, I think, be better. There we go.
November
That's just
6
one.
Alpha Lima, runway 15, taxi via Kilo November.
Washington departure, United 1281 with you 3000.
You have a phone with you, that's true.
And
That's
Delta
your call sign.
1144, cross hogs at maintain flight level 180.
It's Blue Streak 5044.
Cross hogs and maintain 180, Delta 1144.
Quite interesting, that one.
And Giant 240, cross hogs at maintain flight level 180.
Ooh, we have someone.
Hogs at 180, Giant 248.
We have someone going the same way. Same arrival. Let's have a look at the map.
And
Try and
United
find where that guy
1281
is.
Washington Center, say again.
Roger, with you at 3000.
American 254, contact Boston Center 134.7.
I'm not sure which one he is, but
Thank you
looks
for
like
the
he's nearer
ATC
than I
over to
am.
Boston Center, American 254.
And United 1281, radar contact, say
So that's the one. PSA Airlines.
Currently indicating 3000.
And United 1281, sorry.
Go
Radar
for
contact, altitude checks 3000. Clear direct Hafner, join a departure, climb and maintain.
Yeah, so you can see
flight
the
level
call
38.
sign is Blue Streak. So when we talk with ATC, we're saying
Roger,
Blue
direct
Streak,
Hafner,
and then the flight
and,
number.
flight level 380, United
Blue Streak
12.
5044. Although it's PSA Airlines and the airline code is GIA. So
we just descended down to flight level.
I have no idea why. And then it's livery. You can look at this one. It's American Eagle. So exactly what we have here. So American Eagle look.
Oscar Alpha
airline
Echo
code,
584, Washington
Blue Streak
Center.
call
good
sign.
evening,
Nothing is
send via the
aligning.
Anthem 3
but it's
arrival.
fun.
Baltimore weather. Wind is 150 at 11, gusting 16, altimeter 302 and landing east.
Let's have a look. Looks like it also has different liveries, is it? Or is it always American? No, it's always American Airlines Group. It's part of the American Airlines Group there. And yes, it operates CRJ 700s. That's why I chose this flight or this airline, because it actually has a leg from Asheville to Charlotte. And then from Charlotte to JFK, I think it's a real American Airlines flight that takes them the rest of the way. There's a connecting flight.
And like American 473.
So what we just
thanks
changed
for that,
is we are
fixing my
going
airspace.
purely Blue Streak
Jacksonville Center is offline.
and
radar
going
services
directly from
terminated.
Asheville to
Change
JFK.
revised to have a good remainder of the flight. See ya.
But it's good enough for role playing. So that's our checklist. We'll go through that later. Descent, airport elevation, we'll put that to 0 minimums. We'll check that later once we get assigned an approach. Okay, move that here. Okay, back with you guys. Wikipedia for the win. Wikipedia simulator. Hey Scotsman, how are you? Goodness. Quake 2 RTX got an update. Oh, nice. Is it looking even better? By the way, I noticed that looks wrong. That's the missed approach. And the missed approach is actually supposedly, assuming we're going to right, I doubt we'll
And
be
November
given this one.
248 Tango X-ray, Washington Center. Good evening. You're cleared to
Climb
Charlotte.
2000. There's a course to altitude
Radar
2000
vectors,
feet.
Dalto then is
That's
filed.
too far away. It's confusing.
Initial
Let's turn off the missed
altitude.
approach here. That looks good though. Alright, top of descent.
Initial altitude 5,000 and expect
pretty
flight
close.
level 240, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency me squawk 0573.
Alright, looking good. Let's start with setting things up for descent just to stay ahead of it a bit. Landing elevation, let's put that under 20 or 10. Shouldn't matter that much, but Anywhere near there
November
should be fine.
248 Tango X-ray. Readback is correct. You are cleared for release.
20.
Time
Let's put it
is
20.
0140 Zulu. Clearance void if not off by 0155
Sure thing, Panda.
Zulu. If not off by 0155 Zulu, call this frequency business attention. Frequency change is approved and we'll call you. Catch you in the air. Copy that. Cleared at
Let's have a look. Weather at JFK. 170 at 19 knots. 19 knots. Okay, where the heck am I going? What the heck is my plane doing? FS 2020 avionics, as I mentioned. Out of nowhere. And then I got an on-air warning. What the heck, bro? Controller probably got weirded out. I hope he found my remark, because that's my golden ticket. That's my excuse. That's my get out of jail free card. Whenever something weird happens, but this time it's really the avionics that's weirding out. That's weird. I don't think I've gotten that issue before. Good thing we were on top of things. We saw it immediately, otherwise would have been very dangerous. 170 at 19 knots. Okay, let's have a look here.
404 Washington Center. Good evening. Welcome aboard.
Looking good there. Okay, let's go to nav mode again. Let's see where that takes us. .170 at 19 knots, so it looks like probably we'll be given a 13 left, or 13 right rather, for the approach. It looks like the
in Southern Air 8303, wind 180 at 5, runway 23, clear to land.
Hello, land 23 will report established. Southern 8303.
There is evidence of our mishap. If you look in Volanta, look at the flight plan. Sudden curve there. No one saw nothing. Same here. That's just added to the list of manual things to check. Good. Just keep that in there though. Mach 0.77, okay. 13 right. Now JFK itself is outside the
NTC Center, Omni
center.
Express 584 Heavy. Is there a chance we could do the ILS for 10?
It's outside Boston Center as well.
In Omni 584 Heavy, roger, you can expect the ILS 10 approach.
Expect ILS 10 approach, Omni Express 584 Heavy.
There is an approach frequency, but I'm not sure if they'll cover me. It says covers departures out of JFK, but not arrivals. Arrivals into LaGuardia.
Center, Rhino 11 at Langley, request clearance to stop it.
Default planes, yeah. Unfortunately for now, yes, can happen. The default avionics is not the best so far. Okay, so let's see. To reach hogs at 18,000, we need to be descending at direct intercept there. Hogs at 18,000, if we descend right now, we should be descending at 1,700 feet per minute. But that will steepen later on because we're not yet in there, top of descent. So let's do that in a few seconds. Let's wait for a bit. Okay, let's move our Mach speed to 0.74 as the target for descent. Now the selected altitude should be depending on the arrival, I'm assuming. Oh, because we've been given clearance for 180, right? It said descend and maintain 180. So cross and maintain 180 at hogs. So that means the selected altitude I should be putting in is 180 here. so we don't descend further. Yes, that's a very small text on my left side. 18,000 feet. There you go.
November 6 Alpha Lima, sorry for delay. Wind 160 runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Very finicky at the moment, this autopilot. Whenever it gets close to the waypoint, it kind of like tries to overcompensate. CIL is next, 144.8, that's fine.
And Rhino 11, Washington Center, good evening. Have your clearance. You ready to copy?
Ready to copy, Rhino 11.
And Rhino 11, you're clear to Kilo Mike Golf Echo. Radar vectors Knudsen is filed. Initial altitude 5,000, expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency with me, squawk 0504.
Top of descent in 20 miles, it says here. Is that accurate? It looks like it.
Okay, cleared as filed.
It seems to be half
expect
this line.
5,000, expect 360 in 10, squawk.
Yeah, look at the calculation that we did, the 111 miles away. Pretty close to the top of descent.
Rhino 11.
Close enough that we can use that in case some
Rhino 11 readback is correct.
some
Weather at Langley, wind
problems
190
occur
at
with
8.
the calculations and
Altimeter
FNS.
3028. And you can expect runway 26 for departure.
7.
And Washington Center,
I'm going to guess we'll be giving
8303,
ILS
established
13
ILS runway 23 for Pullman.
Oh, there is no
Southern
ILS 13, right?
8303, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land 23, Southern 8303.
Good evening,
Hold back on
Washington
the
Center,
throttle
level
for a bit.
1401, checking in at 16,000 for flight level 350.
1 second, there is no 13, right? ILS?
And Delta 1401, Washington Center, squawk 0515 and ident.
Squawk 0515 and ident for Delta 1401.
There is no 13, right? Interesting.
And Delta 1144, resume
So we
normal
might be actually
speed.
using 13 left. Alright, well, we'll worry about that later. For now, we need to descend.
Delta 1144.
Yeah, we actually have the snowflake in there.
Cross Cameron at maintain 11,000.
So we need to be
speed
descending
2509.
at 2,700.
Cameron
feet per
11,000,
minute.
250 knots, Delta 1144.
2,700. What am I changing here? That's the wrong knob. This one, 2,700. PS. Pull back on the throttle. There we go. And it's maintained at Mach 0.74. Oh, look at the
DC
thing
Center,
below,
getting
guys.
Southwest 1333, request IFR to
It's
Indianapolis.
beautiful. That's a very interesting piece of
And
island
Giant
there.
240, reduce speed, Mach 0.7 or
I would
less.
imagine
for,
that's a very
spacing
famous site
traffic
here.
is 12 o'clock, 10 miles, 737, and flight level 180.
Unable, Mach 0.7, Giant 240 heavy. Giant 240, level off. Actually, you might not actually make. Will you be able to make hogs at 180? You're 27 to the south.
We're actually going there as
Yeah,
well.
it seems like we're a bit high. Might need to do right 360. Alright, Giant 240, turn right heading 130, vectors for spacing.
Oh, I see him in front of me. Yeah,
Right
I see him.
130, Giant 240 heavy.
Might actually see someone. Hey PDX, thanks for
DC
7
Center,
months, man.
Washington,
Thanks for dropping by.
68, on the ground.
How are you?
Baltimore, requesting my front clearance to Dallas.
Hogs.
Aircraft in Baltimore, stand by November 6 Alpha, Lima State altitude pass.
600.
6 Alpha Lima, radar contact, climb maintain for level 210, welcome aboard.
DC Center, 248 Tango X-ray with you, airport 3000, 5000, thank you.
November 248 Tango X-ray, good evening, sir. Washington Center, radar contact, altitude checks, 25 to the west of Hopewell. Climb and maintain for level 240, return direct Delta.
I'll have to check that out. Anyone familiar with the East Coast here, guys?
Actually, 248 Tango, right turn direct to Maine.
Very nice. Super scenic. Oh, and yes, we have contrails. One of the recent additions in the updates. Yep, speed.
DHL 513, leave airspace to the south, north, excuse me, Philadelphia approaches, offline radar services intermittent. Have a good rest of your flight, sir. Switch device approved.
Hogs 2600, that looks good. Keep that in there.
And center of Southern 8303, just reporting runway vacated.
See you everywhere.
Southern 8303, welcome to pull up taxi to your discretion.
Sim,
Have a good evening, sir. Maintain frequency.
Thanks very much for the ATC, so long.
So long. Delta 1401, radar contact 17 miles to the north of Greenbrier, VOR, welcome aboard. Climb and maintain for level 350.
Climb maintain, level 350, level 1401.
Delta 1144, contact New York approach 128.12, see ya.
Over to approach, have a great night. Good job tonight, man. Delta 144.
Center Rhino 11 at line.
How do I know which runway to expect? I hope they're going to give me something.
Blue Streak 5044, cross Cameron at maintain 11,000, 11,000, speed 25.
Cross Cameron at 11,000, 250, speed, Blue Streak 5044. Okay, good. That's also what the chart is saying, so that's fine. So we'll put here 11,000. And we're going to put here 250, and I'm not sure if that works. That works.
Breaking 2368, stand by, give a couple seconds please.
Good.
Giant 240 heavy, turn right heading 240.
So let's
right 240, Giant 240 heavy.
Lower that to 11,000. We've been cleared up to that much at least. There you go. Now to get to Hogs, flight level 180 or 18,000
584 heavy proceeding direct call now for ILS 10.
2,500 feet per minute on the VS. Okay, that's one of the
On the Express 581 in the feature, the controllers give the terms. Not a big deal now. Proceed direct column, cross column at above 2,000. At column, cleared ILS, runway 10 approach.
At column cleared ILS 10 and at 2000, and my bad about that.
No worries, sir.
Yep. Man, that is lovely. Let's get some track IR action here so I can move my camera.
Alright, Giant 240, turn right, heading 290.
290, Giant 240 heavy.
Is that thumbnail worthy? Could be.
Fairwings 414, descend and maintain 3,000, reduce speed 220 for traffic.
220 on the speed 3,000, Fairwings 414.
What we need to do is actually switch
Anybody else
to
just see center drop off? Always been.
290 knots.
No, I'm still here, so you stay on 133.72.
Did that not switch automatically?
Center Rhino 11 at Langley Airport Station.
Rider 11, give me 1 second, please.
Okay, 2,600 feet per minute.
German Lufthansa Cargo 8171, cross Hogs at a maintain for level 180.
That's the same place we're going. I hope they are not too near.
Lufthansa Cargo 8171, you have to take the Cameron 4 into JFK. Can you accept that from CAVL?
That's exactly our arrival. Yes.
Alright, German Cargo 8171, you're cleared to the JFK International Airport to be present position direct CAVL. Then the Cameron for arrival. Cross hogs and maintain flight level 180.
Now, what altimeter do we put in?
180 from car position direct to Sierra India Echo, clear for coverage for arrival. Sounds like cargo 8171.
8171, thank you, sir. Proceed direct CRJ.
Direct Sierra India Echo, 8101.
3031 is the altimeter at JFK, but I'm not sure if ATC will give me something else.
131, flight level 370, passing over Beckley.
But that
United
is
131, good evening, sir. Washington Center, squawk it in.
180 at Hogs. Perfect.
United 131, radar contact position is reported. Welcome over.
Yeah, Giant.
3031, and to get to Cameron at 11,000 feet, we need to descend at 1,500 feet per minute. So we need to
That was unrateable for Giant 24 Heavy.
Descent here.
Giant 24 Heavy, right turn, direct to Cameron. Cross Cameron, add and maintain 11,000, speed 250 knots. JFK altimeter 3031.
Direct Cameron and 110,000, 250 knots, Giant 24 Heavy.
Start slowing down here, guys. Let's plan 245 knots instead of 250. Because on air doesn't like it when you speed even a bit. So we'll just stay below just for safety. And then from here, start slowing down. Cameron 14, yes, looking good still.
Blue Street 5044, contact New York approach 128.12, see ya.
128.12, thanks for the help, Blue Street 5044. 128.125.
And Rhino 1.
Delta 2524, turn left heading 130.
Left heading 130, Delta 2524.
Delta 1144, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000, Delta 1144.
What are you saying? Approach Blue Street 5044, 15,600, descending 11,000 at Cameron.
Blue Street 5044, New York approach, cross Cameron at 11,250 knots, Kennedy altimeter 3031.
Crossing Cameron 11,250 knots, altimeter 3031, Blue Street 5044. Gotcha.
Pacific Airways 6688, descend and maintain 9,000.
Cameron at 1,200 feet per minute. Looking good there. Please tell me what to expect in terms of the approach.
JetBlue 2104, New York departure. You're cleared to Boston Logan Airport. Kennedy 5 departure, accept flight runway heading, radar vectors merit, then is filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 210, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 1071.
Okay, let me go through the checklist in case I missed something. 240 knots there. Descent would be, let me turn off rack IR for a minute, guys. Okay. Landing lights, we'll need to turn that on in a bit. Seat belts, let's turn that on.
2104, read back correct, push and start approved. Advise ready to taxi, holding short of Alpha. Expect runway 22 right.
Speed bug, 240, that's okay. Let's lower that later. Okay.
Delta 1521, leaving my airspace. New York Center's offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Over to Unicom, have a good night, thank you for your service.
Delta 2524, proceed direct wavy.
Direct wavy, Delta 2524.
Do we have ATIS in there? Maybe I should have listened to it. No, we don't. I don't think we do, at least.
Information Whiskey current at Kennedy, altimeter 3031, wind 190 at 18, gust 23.
Okay. But what approach? Anyway, they'll let us know once we cross Cameron here. At 11,000, 1,100. Looks good there. We are crossing that correctly. Yes, good. So we'll see what they assign us. Whew. Getting busy, getting busy.
Blue Streak 5044, depart Cameron, heading 040, then descend and maintain 7,000.
Depart Cameron heading 040 and please repeat the altitude for Blue Streak 5044.
Blue Streak 5044, after Cameron, then descend and maintain 7,000.
After Cameron, descend and maintain 7,000 heading 040, Blue Streak 5044. Okay, so once we cross that 7,000, after we cross Cameron, we'll turn heading left to 040.
Delta 2524 leaving my airspace. New York Center is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Frequency change approved. Delta 2524. See you.
Pacific Airways 6688. Descend and maintain 7,000.
Down to 7,000. Pacific 6688.
All Nippon 110 Heavy. Depart Lendi heading 170.
Landing lights here.
Descend and maintain 16,000. Kennedy altimeter 3031.
Slow down here.
Departing Lendi, flight level 170, descend and maintain 1,600, Oricon 110.
All Nippon 110, expect vectors, ILS runway 22 left approach.
Expect ILS approach runway 22, Oricon 110.
Okay, so we'll probably be given 22s as well. See if that changes.
And Kennedy is United 127, home short of 13 for the Goldman 7.
United 127, New York departure. Wind 200 at 7, gust 17, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 13, United 127.
Whew. Getting pretty close, guys. Getting
Pacific
pretty
Airways
close.
6688, turn right heading 310.
Right 310, Pacific 6688.
Set our V speeds here. If we need to go around, VRF later we'll set that. What else am I missing? Well, you see JFK from here should be over there somewhere. How do I ask?
New York approach, good evening. Blue Streak 359er with information Victor at
Blue Streak as
terminal
well.
510-7. Ready for
fellow
IFR
Blue
clearance to
Streaker.
Washington.
Blue Streak 359er, New York departure. You cleared to Dulles Airport. Kennedy 5 departure, accept fly runway heading, radar vectors Robbinsville. That's Romeo Bravo Victor VOR. Then as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 220, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 1034.
Squawk 1034, climb 5,000, expect vectors for the Romeo Bravo Victor VOR, and depart via the JFK 5 SID, you said, for Blue Streak 359er.
Blue Streak 359er, read back, correct, push and start approved, advise ready to taxi, holding short of Alpha, expect runway 22
We are
right.
on FS 2020.
Holding short of Alpha, expect runway 22 right, push back when ready, Blue Streak 359. Thank you very much.
All Nippon 110, heavy turn, right heading 180.
Turn right heading 180, Oricon 110.
Delta 1144, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, Delta 1144.
Pacific Airways 6688, descend and maintain 5,000.
5000 Pacific 6688.
Me. My turn. Give me something. Please. So I'm scared.
Approach, good evening, Giant 240 Heavy, 110,000.
Giant 240 Heavy, New York approach, expect vectors ILS runway 22 left, Kennedy altimeter 3031.
22 left, Giant 240 Heavy.
All Nippon 110, turn right, heading 180.
Turn right,
I should
heading 180,
I should have asked
110.
him what approach. But I'm hoping this works. Over DC. Near JFK, Tom.
Delta 1144, reduce speed to 220.
220, Delta 1144.
United 127, radar contact, the altitude.
3,300 for 5,000.
United 127, climb and maintain 17,000. Depart Goldman, heading a 340.
Okay, kind of 17,000, depart Goldman 340, United 127.
Blue Streak 5044, can you confirm if we are doing the approach for 22 right, ILS?
Blue Streak 5044, should be ILS 22 left.
ILS 22 left, Blue Streak 5044. Dang it. Okay, let's do that. 22 left. I should have asked earlier. 22 left for vectors. Let's do that. Perfect. Okay.
Pacific Airways 6688, descend and maintain 3,000.
Let's scramble here.
Sounds 3000 Pacific 68.
ILS 22 left. Give me the ILS for that.
Giant 240 Heavy, depart Cameron, heading 040, then descend and maintain 7,000.
040 and 7,000 after Carmen, Giant 240 Heavy.
All Nippon 110 Heavy, descend and maintain 8,000, turn right, heading 220.
Descend and maintain 8000, turn right, heading 220, Nippon 110.
Your approach, Premier 902 Echo Alpha. We're just skirting your airspace at 19,000 on the inbound 104 for Westchester. Just wanted to check in.
110.9 on the radio. Not yet there. I'll plug it in manually just to be
Premier
sure.
Jet 902 Echo Alpha, New York approach.
We have the localizer in there. Let me switch over. There you go.
1076 to Echo Alpha.
There's the airport, I believe. 3 o'clock. That way, I believe. Okay. 22 left. Okay, gotcha. I see it.
902 Echo Alpha, radar contact 10 miles south of the Deer Park VOR at flight level 190. Cross Westo at 6,000, Westchester County altimeter 3028.
Westo at 6,000, 3028 at Westchester to Echo Alpha.
So there's our
New York,
15-mile
United
marker.
127, our sim just crashed.
That's normally
United 127, sorry to hear
where I
that,
set up.
frequency change approved.
That's where I normally set up my
Pacific Airways
plane for
6688,
landing.
5
So
miles
let's
from
do
Rosley,
just
turn
that.
left heading 240, maintain
Thermal
2,000
reverser.
until established. Cleared ILS runway 22 left approach, maintain 180 knots until 5 DME.
That's 2,000, turn heading.
Slow down here.
Left 40,
Get
maintain 180.
flaps 20. Slow down to 170 knots.
Delta 1144, turn left heading 290, descend and maintain 3,000.
290 down to 3,000, Delta 1144.
United 127, radar contact lost.
170 knots.
All Nippon 110, heavy turn left heading 130.
Power left heading 130, Nippon 110.
That is beautiful. 37 minutes left to JFK. Yeah, I'll be ahead by a bit. Okay, slowing it down, slowing it down.
Delta 1144, descend and maintain 2000 at 2000, reduce speed to 180.
2000, now we'll reduce to 180, Delta 1144.
New York approach, Blue Streak 359, ready to taxi.
Blue Streak 359, runway 22 right, taxi left, Bravo, straight Echo, cross runway tree 1 right.
Left Bravo, straight Echo, cross 31 right for Blue Streak 359.
Blue Streak 5044, descend and maintain 5000.
Descend and maintain 5000, Blue Streak 5044. Good.
All Nippon 110 heavy turn left heading 090.
Down left heading to 090 on Nippon 110.
1000 feet per minute should be okay. As you guys can see, very manual plane.
Delta 1144, reduce speed to 180. Actually, slow down to final approach speed.
We'll reduce the final approach to Delta 1144.
This is so cool though. Interestingly enough, I haven't seen any planes yet physically.
Giant 240 heavy turn right heading 070.
Right 070, Giant 240 heavy.
Delta 1144, 5 miles from Rosalie, turn left heading 240. Maintain 2000 until established, cleared ILS runway 22 left approach.
Left turn 240, maintain 2000 until established, clear for the ILS 22 left approach, Delta 1144.
Oh, that's him. I see someone, guys. That's the guy in final. See him? Just a blink right there.
Blue Streak 5044, descend and maintain 4000, turn left heading 360.
Descend and maintain 4000, turn left heading 360, Blue Streak 5044. 360.
New York approach, good evening, Los Angeles Cargo 81 on heavy, will you out of 158,000, descend to 11,000, information vector.
We lost our
Los
localizer.
Angeles Cargo 8171 heavy, New York approach. Expect vectors ILS runway 22 left, Kennedy altimeter 3031.
Vectors ILS 22 left, altimeter 3031, 81, 71.
Should come back later.
All Nippon 110 heavy, turn left heading 040, descend and maintain 5000.
Where's the guy?
Down left heading to 040, descend and maintain 5000 on Nippon 110.
Pacific Airways 6688, wind 190 at 18 gust 23, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Copy, wind 22 left, clear to land, Pacific 6688.
Delta 1144, your number 2 following an Airbus 320 on a 7-mile final, wind 190 at 18 gust 23, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Why is the autopilot always
clear to
messing
land,
with
runway
me?
22 left, Delta 1144.
New York American 14.
Come on, autopilot, please behave. Okay. Oh my goodness.
American 1492, New York departure. Runway 13 taxi, left Alpha, right Juliet, left Bravo, straight Papa, cross runway 22.
Please behave. I need you. Autopilot, I need you. I can't handle this without autopilot. So many things to do.
Giant 240 heavy, turn left heading 040, descend and maintain 5000.
Left 040 and down to 5000, Giant 240 heavy.
Vomit bags indeed, my goodness.
Blue
Monkey.
Streak 5044, turn left heading 280, descend and maintain 3000.
Heading 280, descend 3000, Blue Streak 5044.
Blue Streak 359, holding short runway 31 right at Echo.
Blue Streak,
Got
Blue Streak
confused with the blue
359, continue taxi, cross runway 31 right at Echo.
Cross 31 right at Echo, Blue Streak 359.
Okay, that looks good so far. 3000
JetBlue
heading
2104, runway 22 right, taxi right out.
Oh, there it
right
is.
Alpha, left Delta Bravo.
That's a VATSIM
Cross
plane.
runway 31 right.
One final.
And then
ahead of us.
Foxtrot Bravo, left Echo.
Pretty cool stuff. Oh, you can actually see them. Oh, that's cool. You can see them on TCAS. I didn't know that worked. Nice. That is one feature that I don't think is available in any other plane. Not even on the CJ4. Didn't know you could see VATSIM planes on the MFD like that. That
Hold
is
up on
pretty cool.
110 heavy, descend and maintain 4000, turn left heading 360.
Down left heading to 360, descend maintain 4000,
Course
on
should be
110.
224.
Giant 240 heavy, turn left heading 360.
You have the
descend
wrong
and maintain
course here.
4000.
Left 360 down to 4000, Giant 240 heavy.
Blue
Streak 359, wind 190 at 18 gust 2 tree, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 22 right, Blue Streak 359. Thank you very much.
Someone is getting close above us. How do you turn on TCAS? Hey Sergeant, here, this one. From standby, you put it to 1.
All Nippon 110 heavy,
Where my
reduce
mouse
speed
is.
to 220.
Reduce speed of 220, Oryx 110.
Giant 240 heavy, reduce speed to 220.
Sure thing,
Reduce
Sergeant.
speed to 220, Giant 240 heavy.
Enjoy your flight.
Lufthansa Cargo 8171 heavy, depart Cameron heading 040, descend and maintain 7,000.
Depart Cameron heading 040, descend 7000, Lufthansa Cargo 8171 heavy.
Should be told to descend 2000 soon. Going to get that ready. And we'll be asked to join the localizer to intercept the localizer soon as well. There's the glide slope coming alive.
Delta 2325, New York departure, clearance request standby.
We are number
All
2
Nippon
for
110
landing
heavy,
most probably.
turn left, heading 270, descend and maintain 2000, reduce speed to 180.
Down left heading 270, descend maintain 2000, reduce speed 180 knots, Oryx 110.
Blue Streak 5044, 2 miles from Rosalie, turn left heading 240, maintain 2000 or above until established, cleared ILS runway 22 left approach.
Heading 240, maintaining 2000 or above. Cleared for the ILS approach runway 22 left, Blue Streak 5044. I hope I read that
Blue
back
Streak
right.
359, radar contact, say altitude.
2,300 feet, Blue Streak 359.
Blue Streak 359, climb and maintain 17,000.
Climb and maintain 17,000, Blue Streak 359.
Giant 240, heavy, reduce speed to 180.
180, Giant 240 heavy.
Looking good there. There it is. We are number 2 for landing. That is amazing, guys. And I can actually see the planes physically.
Flight
on
Goldman
the
7
MFD.
departure, wind 200 at 7, gust 17, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
7 departure, runway 13 clear for takeoff. American 1492 heavy.
Okay, final checks. Now probably is the best time to turn on my reversers. I turned it on a bit early. That shouldn't be a big problem.
On a hotel of 22 left, that's right.
All Nippon 110 heavy, 8 miles from Rosalie, turn left heading 240.
We are not
Maintain
yet cleared to
2000
land.
until
We're just
established,
cleared for
cleared
the
ILS
approach.
runway 22 left approach. Maintain 180 knots until 5 DME.
Turn left heading 240, descend maintain 2000, clear for ILS approach, runway 22 left, all Nippon 110.
Good. Do have approach. We're waiting for the glide slope. That should come in soon. Let's start lowering the landing gear here. VREF would be set. Click it. There you go. That's clicked. Set flaps for 30. Set flaps.
Blue Streak 359, clear direct Robbinsville.
Glide slope has been captured.
Direct Romeo Bravo Victor, is it? For Blue Streak 359?
Affirmative. Blue Streak 359, clear direct RB Romeo Bravo Victor VOR.
Good.
Cleared
Into flaps
Romeo
45.
Bravo Victor for Blue Streak 359. Thank you very much.
Altitude 3000.
Giant 240 heavy, turn left heading 270,
For missed
descend
approach.
2000.
Left 270 down to 2000, Giant 240 heavy.
We are fully
902 Echo Alpha,
established.
expect vectors ILS runway 16 approach.
Okay. Foot on the rudder. Looking good. My goodness,
American
so many steps.
1492 radar contact, say altitude.
1,600 climbing.
American 1492, climb and maintain 12,000, 12,000.
Climb maintain 12, 12,000.
So far, so good with the glide slope. I'm impressed actually. The first time I tested this with update 1,
Delta
it didn't
1144,
work
clear the
properly.
runway, go straight ahead, Terminal 4.
Delta 1144, continue taxi, cross runway 22 right, and Alpha to parking.
Cross 22 right, Alpha to parking. Have a great day, Delta 1144.
JetBlue 2104, runway 22 right, line up and wait.
Clear me, please.
Giant 240 heavy, 11 miles from Rosalie, turn left heading 240. Maintain 2000 or above until established, cleared ILS runway 22 left approach.
Left 240, maintain 2000 till established, clear for the ILS 22 left approach, Giant 248.
American 1492, you missed the turn for the Goldman 7, turn right heading turn right heading 260.
Right 260, American 1492.
Okay, going to land this thing.
Blue Streak 5044, you clear to land, wind 200 at 18.
Clear to land, Blue Streak 5044.
All
That's
Nippon
enough, nice.
110 heavy, you're number 2 following a CRJ 7 on a short
That's
final.
us.
Wind 190 at 18 gust 23, runway 22 left, clear to land.
It's a bit gusty. It's a bit gusty. Not the most stable approach.
300.
Suddenly winds coming from the left there.
Blue
That's
Streak
okay.
359 leaving my airspace. New York Center's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency
go.
change approved. Have a good day.
Got back in.
Thank you very much. Have a good day, Blue Streak 359.
Continue land.
Descend to KJFK 1 heavy, request follow this time.
100.
JetBlue 2104, fly the runway
we are.
heading wind 190 at 18 gust 23, runway 22 right,
20.
cleared for takeoff.
10.
I'll
Lufthansa
take it.
cargo 8171 heavy, descend and maintain 5,000.
Ooh.
Then 5,000, Lufthansa cargo 81 heavy.
Reversers, please. Not the most straight landing. There's a bit of crosswind there that I didn't expect.
LL8, New York departure, clearance on request number 2, stand by. Delta 2325, you're clear to Boston Logan Airport.
Check-in because I got traffic
Tennis
5
6
miles in front of me.
departure.
Just want to see what you want me to do.
Radar vectors merit that is filed, maintain 5,000, expect flight level 210, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 1063.
Sorry, you got blocked just for the beginning of the transmission. Can you come to departure one more time?
It's pretty smooth, thank you.
Alright, stand by. 902 Echo Alpha, descend and maintain 3,000, depart, actually
Oh, look
fly
at that.
heading 310,
Someone actually
descend
just
and
took
maintain
off.
3,000.
That is amazing.
310 down to 3,000
Woo.
to Echo Alpha.
Goodness.
American
All right.
1492, proceed direct to Atlanta, climb and maintain 17,000. American 1492, proceed direct Atlanta, climb and maintain 17,000.
Good evening, New York approach, Delta 1401 checking in. A bit early, but I got traffic 5 miles in front of me. You want me to turn to avoid it, or?
Let's turn off the probe heat.
American Delta 1401, where are you?
I am just exiting Philadelphia approaches airspace and bound to LaGuardia.
Giant 240 heavy, you're number 2, following a heavy 777 on a 5-mile final, wind 2007, runway 22 left, clear to land.
22 left, clear to land, number 2, Giant 240 heavy.
JetBlue 2104, radar contact, say altitude. JetBlue 2104, turn left, heading 060, climb and maintain 17,000.
We need taxi instructions.
902 Echo Alpha, turn left, heading 260, descend and maintain 2,000.
260 down to 2,000 to Echo Alpha.
Blue Streak 5044, request taxi to the gate.
Blue Streak 5044, continue taxi on hotel, cross runway 22 right.
Continue taxi on hotel, crossing runway 22 right. Blue Streak 5044. Nice, okay, good. Turn off the flight directors. Welcome to JFK, guys. We made it somehow. That was an interesting flight, wasn't it? Turn on
All Nippon 110 heavy, you're clear to land, wind 200 at 18.
Actually, the runway isn't there yet.
Clear to round the runway,
Right in
22 left,
front.
only for 110.
Missed the landing. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. The more exciting stuff was the approach.
American 1492, leaving my airspace, New York Center's offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, have a good day.
Yeah, you know, guys, with all the things happening in the CRJ, all the things that are manually
German cargo
needing to be
8171
tweaked,
heavy, descend and maintain 3,000, turn left,
I
heading
found that the
360.
landing is not the highlight of my flights anymore. It's the approach and it's the descent. That's my favorite
902
part of
Echo
the
Alpha,
flight.
3 miles from Zimmer, turn left, heading 180, maintain 2,000 until established, cleared ILS runway 16 approach.
Okay, so we are crossing here.
180, maintain 2,000.
Turn on our strobes.
On the ILS.
Double check that the runway is clear. No one's taking off. Yeah, I think we're good.
JetBlue 2104, proceed direct Merritt.
Alright. So I think from here we'll just taxi to the nearest gate and we'll call it a flight.
JetBlue 2061, New York departure, you're number 2, clearance and request. Delta 2325, you cleared to Boston Logan Airport. 10-6 departure. Radar vectors Meriton is filed. Climb via SID, expect flight level 210, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 1063.
Thanks, Monkey. Definitely a lot of interesting moments in there. The icing on the cake is I did this on an on-air flight, so we're going to earn something for the VA at least. That was cool though. Let's take a look outside. Yeah, made it
Good
in one
evening, New York
piece.
approach, Delta 1401 checking in at 10,000.
Delta 1401, New York approach, expect vectors ILS runway
park here on the
22,
left.
LaGuardia altimeter 3029er.
Over here. Looks good enough for me. Gate 35. Or is it stand 35?
Delta 1401, turn left heading 360 for traffic at your 12 o'clock.
Left heading 360 for 1401.
That's us. Here. I'll take it.
902 Echo Alpha, wind 170 at 8, runway 16, clear to land.
Yeah, the autopilot was a bit funky at times, but we managed to work around them manually. So I can probably
Sun Cargo 8171, turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 2000.
Parking brake is on. Taxi lights
JetBlue
can
2104, contact Boston Center
Seatbelts can go
134.7, have a good day.
Strobes, nav lights.
Delta
Make sure they're
2325,
off.
readback was correct. Push and start approved. Advisory to taxi holding short of
Turn off
Alpha.
the
Expect runway
engines.
13 for departure.
And that's a done deal, guys. We did it. Let's open the doors here.
Allow it to the
Please make your way to the exit and please make sure you have all your...
LL8, if you can receive your clearance via
Good job,
voice,
guys. We
that'd be
did it.
great.
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
All right, LL8, you cleared to Lima Lima Bravo Golf Airport, Kennedy 5 departure, radar vectors, Grecki, then direct Judd. Then is filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 35010.
There we go. Oh, that's actually interesting. That's accurate. When we turned off the batteries, the avionics cut off as well. Awesome. We did it, guys. We did it. Let's go back to the main menu and enjoy the fruits of our labor. There's the flight. We got... Oh, crap. We bank excess 47%. So we kind of lost reputation because of that weird autopilot thing. But that's the way FS 2020 is at the moment. It's not perfect. But it gets us there. It gets us there. Thank you. Rowan, just in time, man. How's it going? Love the dumpsters. Kind of sums up the whole JFK experience. No comment. Oh my goodness, there we are. So we got the 66k pay. It's not the highest paying job, but it is a job. Little bit of contribution, doing my fair share for the VA because I have been slacking off for the longest time. So looking forward to more flights here, and yeah, VATSIM is definitely the most immersive experience, bar none. I don't think I can do that non-stop. I'll probably still be using Pilot ATC most of the time, but maybe for online stuff while streaming, we can hang out together. VATSIM might be the way to go. But yes, definitely the best experience I've had in a flight so far in terms of ATC, full coverage end to end. The plane itself, some imperfections, right? You saw the plane swaying left and right. You saw it moving out of the assigned heading at times. It did manage to capture the glide slope, and the throttle control was fine, so I could do so manually. But yeah, it's not the most accurate at the moment, but we'll take that. So that's us. 166k income. We did get a 37k renting fee. 66k goes to me as the pilot, 40%. There's a landing fee. There's a refueling somewhere as well. So all in all, it's like 727.8, 727.89, kind of like 50-60k net for the airline. Not big, but it's something. So I'll take that. Anyway, looking forward to more flights with the CRJ. Awesome stuff, guys. Thank you for joining me all throughout the flight. We will have to end it a bit earlier because I'm super tired. I'm not sure how the VATSIM guys do it, but one flight like that, man, I'm beat. I'm beat. Anyway, I will see you guys on Friday for some trucking, some more chill, less immersive. Well, not really less immersive, less involved, you could say. Less focus needed, but just as immersive and definitely much more chill. So different vibe on Friday. More chill, less focus. Perfect for hanging out and chatting. Catch you guys on Friday. In the meantime, see you in Discord, okay? Thanks for watching. Appreciate the company. Thanks for the cheers. I really needed that. And yes, the stream is the perfect way for me to continue with VATSIM. Otherwise, I would find all kinds of excuses. So, thank you. Have a nice day. Thanks for helping me moderate, Jay, and holding down the wannabe famous bots. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. Good night. Good day. Good something. Clumsy flying. Bye-bye.